Beep boop. Welcome, VOD viewer. It's another stream. Or Marcus, in case you're here already. Also possible. Let's go. Let's start with some Scrandle, as I always do. Gotta get that thumbnail going. Now, they started with a hard one. I feel like the bonus round ones are always hard. But 2 tacos with a beer. But it's 24 pounds. 24? Crispy onion, sauerkraut, homemade wedges? Mustard. I mean, this looks fine. I don't think people look at the price. So I think this one would win, the 2 taco one. Okay. Meat and potato pie with chips and gravy. Chips and gravy don't go together. You're just wrong. Or at least not like this. They'll just get soggy if you do it like this. This just looks bad. Veggie pie with an Amstel. Amstel is the drink, I assume. I hate to do this. I feel like I would rather have the veggie pie, but I feel like people are gonna vote the meat and potato pie because of wooden utensils. Let me see if my theory holds that wooden utensils are always like a -10 debuff. But not. Oh, okay. People have taste. Okay, maybe my theory doesn't hold. Curry sauce and chips, and they're like falling apart because they're so soggy, or sausage roll. That sausage roll looks good. I would rather have the sausage roll. Chicken and mushroom puka pie. Ugh. Or 5... With 5 pints? What do you mean this is with 5 pints? What the fuck? Is this just a test to see if people read the fucking price and like the actual text down here and don't just look at the images? What do you mean it's 5 pints? What? You're stupid, man. Ooh, the jerk chicken looks fucking fantastic. The nachos look very mid. This looks fantastic. Chicken tenders and veggies, yeah. Loaded fries and loaded hot dog, please. 82 to 6.2. That's about right. Chicken tinga burrito. Hello, Kirby. I mean, the jerk chicken again looks really, really good. And the chicken tinga burrito looks fine. Both of these are good, but I'm gonna go with the jerk chicken. Oh, really? I don't know how many people have actually had jerk chicken, but it's so good. But pie rolls are bad. I would much rather have the fish finger baguette. Yeah. Didn't we see this last week? Did we see this exact lineup last week? Chicken strips and chips. I'm an awful human being. By that I mean I like greasy food. If the chips looked worse, I would probably go for the 20 ham, but because they look fine, I'll take this. Okay, so we got a war crime, and we got a war crime. This is like the best thing you can say about this burger is at least it isn't killing children, you know? Like we're at the tier war crime where there's not many layers down you can go, but then you look at this one, and you look at this one and you go, they might be killing children, like food poisoning immediately. Yeah, also there's a bacon strip on it. Yes! I'm under the community average. Yes! I wonder how many sales blue... Let me see. Steam, DB, blue revolver. Hello, Marcus. I wanna see, has blue revolver, like, sold a bunch? Estimate is that high? Honestly, this is all Scrandle. Scrandle is the biggest, best marketing material for this fucking game there's ever been. Now we're gonna give the thumbnail thing a chance to pick a different thumbnail, and we're gonna do the AO free one today instead of the Rule 34 one, because this one is funnier. Because I don't know half the characters here. There's way more of them as well. So let's see if they... I think they'll still pick a Scrandle thumbnail. I think it's always going to pick a Scrandle thumbnail, but I still want to give it a chance. Ryan Good Times with Scar, or 11, Jane Hopper from Stranger Things. 11 is a child. But these are also kids. So this is... To be fair, it's not all porn on AO3, so it could be other stuff too. In which case... I mean, Hermitcraft has been... When did Hermitcraft start? Hermitcraft is fucking old. Like, insanely old. 2012. You wanted to be productive? I'm sorry. Oh, really? 11 wins that. That's crazy. You could be productive and just have me in the background. That's fine too. I'm always gonna go for Danganronpa, and I'm always gonna be wrong. I'm always gonna go for Silver the Hedgehog. I'm always gonna go for Garrus. And I'm right. Okay, I gotta go for Persona 4. Yeah, Yukiko, no one likes you anyway. I don't know you. What? Kill a kill? I gotta go for my Nico Robin, man. Whitewashed woman, if there's ever been. I like that it went over to Jacksepticeye. As I said, whitewashed woman. Maybe he doesn't know about it, but deep inside him there exists a whitewashed woman. Jacksepticeye. Okay, good. I don't even know. Okay. Heresy for sure. Who the fuck are you? Okay, yeah, not even close. Okay, good. We got 4 out of 10. That's awesome. I can go to sleep now and not care. Let's move over. I need the thing on the other website, or on the other monitor. The guide. No Rule 34? No, I said AO3 instead. There's no point doing both. They're like whatever. If you've done one, you've done both. They're similar enough. Okay. So, why is my... What? Wait, look at my desktop. Why is my... What? Why the fuck is my bottom bar here when the game is in full screen? The fuck? We try again. Hey, it worked this time. Okay, so we talked to everyone, which basically means we've accepted all the quests, I think. At least all the basic, obvious ones. I have to say, last stream was straight fire. Yeah! I'm really excited. Also, one thing I realized at the, after last stream is that a lot of the foreshadowing that's going on now, and a lot of the things they're talking about, are for things I don't know about. Before, I feel like a lot of the mysteries were things I already had an answer to, now I can start speculating a lot more with you. Like, you asked about the Chosen in the Discord. Like, what are the Chosen? If Ivala can't do anything about them, I have the exact same question. I have no fucking idea what the Chosen are. Wait, whoa. Who this? You weren't here before, were you? Oh goddess, please guide High Priestess Sarai in this troubled time. Excuse me, there's a strange light in your darkness. Have you spoken with High Priestess Sarai? Yes. Please don't be suspicious, I only want to help her. I did expect the Doom King plan to not work that well, which I'm kind of disappointed about. We worked up for that shit for so long. I mean, I feel like it deserved to go fine. And also, I need you to understand that the Doom King plan is one of the first, like, checks where everything you've done prior in the game really, really matters. I think it's where, like, party members can die for, like, the second time. And it's also, like, permanently die. And it's also, where all your, like, investments and stuff depend, or, like, decide how the combat goes. So, you know, there is an opposite of that war that does not go as well. On my first time through, I never bought the, I never paid for the bridge. And because I never paid for the bridge, once I finished the fight, the city was, like, considerably more run down because they couldn't get reinforcements in when the noble houses started fighting. We couldn't get the orcs in or anything. So, like, the city was way more totaled and our army quality went down, like, insanely. Because I never bought that investment. So, you know, small things like that can have a big impact. Please don't be suspicious, I only want to help her. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that is both, like, a blessing and a curse. I love it because it's so unique, but it's only possible in, like, an RPG Maker game, right? Where it's like, you don't have to spend that much effort on, like, different assets, and, like, it's pretty easy to rewrite a story for some side characters, you know? But I don't know. The lower budget, the more you can sprawl it out like this. But also, a lot of people feel compelled to always do the optimal thing, i.e. me right now. But they can't force themselves to make, like, an unoptimized first run through, which I think I was very happy I did. I think I wouldn't have liked it that much if I immediately did an optimal run. I was gonna speculate the Chosen are created as part of the corrupted part of Ivala, assuming the Lust Lord was real and had a god harem, but then again, she seemed fairly pure. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if she's corrupted. She doesn't seem corrupted at all. I think she seems fine for now. She's also holding off, right? She's not a slave right now. It's the baked in combat system. I don't mind it. I like it. But yeah, I agree. It's like, it could be a lot better for sure. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Janelle, only a lowly sister here in the cathedral. I see that Sarai tries so hard to do the work of Ivala, even when the church itself struggles against her. I wish I could do something to ease her burden, if only a little. Perhaps you could. Truly, please let me. I've gotten so much, like, what's it called, like, phlegm, I guess, in my, like, whenever I speak, it, like, pools in my nose, and I feel it when I speak, and I have to, like, clear my nose. It's really weird. Yeah, we did actually talk to Sarai in the last bit of the stream. She has nothing left to say. We have exhausted her dialogue. The High Priestess does her best, but she is limited by church politics. She could use more people on her side. Go to her and say you wish to help. She may find something for you to do. You don't think she'll be upset at my impudence? No. Then I will go speak to her. Thank you. I hope I can do something to ease her burden. But yeah, before we start as well, I want to show something. I got a new share today. And I'm very happy about it. I got... Let me see... I got... a Steam. I got this share, the Embody share, which is like the most expensive share in the world, basically. But I got it at about 55% off, with a still 10 years left on the warranty, and it's so good. Right now I'm waiting on an Atlas headrest. Embody headrest Atlas. And then it'll be perfect. But it's already a lot better than the share I had before. So hopefully that means I have a easier time sitting for long periods of time during the stream like this. So that I don't feel like I have to like get up and save my back. How much did it cost in euros? Let me do conversion. SEK to euro. It was 1,000.5 euros. So they are expensive. The share new the share costs about 2.1k euros. But I thought it was worth it because I need a better share, and there's basically nothing better than this. Funnily enough, I found out I've been watching a Connor stream, and I've been watching him play Look Outside, which I've been playing at work as well. So you know, I was like, I'm not gonna stream it. I saw that Sea-Dog VA has the same share. He also has an Embody. He has the gamer version, but like he got up and I was like, I recognize that share. That's the share I just bought. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I bought mine 55% off, so normally they cost 2.1k. No, I didn't. I've looked. I've had a going ping for that type of share, either an Aeron or the Embody, from every single like used office seller, like secondhand office store in Stockholm, going for about 3 weeks, and there hasn't come in a single one. 4 weeks actually. So eventually I just checked Blocket, and I saw someone who was selling theirs because they aren't working remote, and the deal was really good, so I got a bit skeptical at first, but then I was like, wait a second, why is the price so good? 55% off, you must have fucked up the share somehow, right? No, share looked perfectly fine. I even asked if I could go and like test it for a while before I decided to buy it, and they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. But then I checked their profile, and it's the classic. It's every time there's good deals, it's always this. It's someone who's stopping like their engagement with a hobby. They're quitting a hobby. So in this case, they were selling a gaming PC, they were selling 2 monitors, they were selling a headset, and they were selling the share. And I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. You don't feel like you need this anymore, so you're selling it to someone else, and you want it gone from the house, so you don't charge that much for it. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. So that cost me 1,000 euros. But again, the share new is 2,100 or something. The headrest is also another like 150 euros, but it's like the one complaint I have is that there's no headrest. So it's apparently a really, really good headrest too, so I'm a bit excited. Okay, I'm also surprised you also sell. I'm kind of surprised you also sell the share. Sell the share? What? Oh, like. Oh, yeah, I agree. Apparently, they also aren't working from home anymore, and they mostly used it because they were working from home like a ton of hours, and now that they don't need to anymore, they also have no need for the share, right? Okay. So what we're gonna do first at the start of the stream is do Miguel's quest. Yeah, return to office does suck. What's expectation? What are you expecting? Some resistance, of course, but your army should be able to handle most of it. I spoke to Janine, and we have a good enough pretext for the Doom King to seize their assets. So really, we should just go along to make sure everything goes well. Okay. Excellent, let's make our preparations. I'm happy that I get 5 days off work ever between my like 4 days of work. It makes it fine to do all my work there, but the like 1 in 8 weeks where I don't have to be there for shift work, I do love to work remote. Technically, I'm only allowed to do 3 days remote a week still, but no one enforces that shit if it's only once every 8 weeks, right? So I just work from home like most of those days. Feels great. Okay, alright sir, you're clear to enter. Has the takeover gone well? I'll admit, I was nervous about working together with orcs at first, but it's gone better than expected. The head of House Jade has barricaded himself inside his office. However, we can't penetrate the barrier, and we'd appreciate if you'd help. We'll do that. Thank you for your work. We should check on everything else as well, make sure we do this cleanly. Okay, so, it's one of these quests. The instructions for the quest is interact with everyone. Wish it didn't have to happen this way, but I'm glad to see these criminals get what they deserve. Criminal scum! This is where we're putting the cooperative clerks. Okay, so we got 3 cooperative ones. I knew House Jade was involved in some shady business, but this... Looks like we hit one of our allies. She'll be out of a job now, I guess. Men, we need to take this one for questioning. Huh? Please wait. There's no need to be afraid. We're here on behalf of Lady Rose. Lady Rose? She has contacts with the Doom King? You could say that. I just feel my nose is like... what's it called? Congested. And every time I speak, I feel it like impede my my speech in a really weird way. She has made arrangements with Queen Janine. House Jade is being eliminated for corruption, but we don't intend to take down everyone working in it. I see. Will you be able to find work after this? It shouldn't be too difficult. House Jade was prestigious, but it wasn't easy to work for them. We could also use your help finding other clerks who weren't involved in most of the illegal dealings or can be generally trusted. I'll do my best, and we wish you the best of luck. That's one of the ladies we convinced. We could have made a body double with the slave mage girl, Trin, but we decided not to, and she just helped us voluntarily. I finally get a job here, and then this happens. Fuck this. Mood. This is an outrage, but I recognize there's nothing I can do. What's going on here? There were these nobles here when we hit, sir, just doing business, so we're not sure what to do. One of them has a crown. This is an outrage. Why are we being treated like criminals? Though I'm sure it was no fault of your own, you have unfortunately been working with criminals. Shit, how did this... Shh, what has the House Jade done wrong? The Crown has already leveled charges, and the judges will determine their full guilt. What about the sneeze? Maybe I'm getting sick. Who knows? Whew. Weird way to learn it, because I felt perfectly fine before I started the stream. But then I start speaking and it's like, hello. Let me make myself known. The Crown has already leveled charges, and the judges will determine their full guilt. I would suggest that innocent citizens like you avoid them as much as possible, to be sure you aren't inconvenienced any further. For now, let us escort you out, with our apologies for the rough treatment. Sir, they will probably fall too. Is this okay? If we hit everyone who worked with House Jade, we'll alienate too many nobles. This way we isolate House Jade and send a clear message about such crimes. Ah, I get it. This kind of thing is too subtle for me, but we'll follow your orders. Okay. These damn orcs are trashing everything. What are you doing? Smash the papers! They're orcs, Simon. You can't expect them to be well behaved all the time. I suppose I was hoping I had reached the point where I could treat them as intelligent beings. I hope that day eventually comes. For now... Enough! Meh. Hello? Order's confusing. Head hurt. Fine, no smash. Please no hurt, Dark Man. You bad. Must go with shiny guys. Unhand me, you brutes. No move. You'll regret this. That's enough out of you, scum. We're collecting everything for later analysis, sir. Why come steal paper things? No understand. I'm sorry, man. I just want the paper things. Think, understand. Understand what? Everybody says these humans bad, not get it until now. When orcs steal human shiny things, humans angry, everyone say bad orcs. These humans also steal shiny things, but steal with confusing papers, not weapons. That's why guards must stop, same reason as stop orcs, but we orcs is guards too now, so must stop. Oh my. Financial understanding? That's a new one. Any idea what might have occurred? It's probably just random. Unless that one woman, the one you do numbers with, Miguel, that's the one. Unless she's been fucking orcs, it's just random drift. Yeah, I'll pass. That was a joke. You're hilarious. I know, but I love Valia so much. She's so autistic. She's so autistic, and I love her so much. She's so good. I know, but seriously, unless she has magical financial skills, it doesn't work that way. Not understand. Don't worry, your life is just about to get a lot better. It's disgusting how much these corrupt nobles can hoard. Ooh, that's quite some treasure. Wouldn't it be a shame if someone stole it? This isn't random money we can loot. It represents a large number of investments, promises, and business. Fucking angry face, she's so done. And yeah, the orc IQ goes crazy. They keep fucking spawning smart orcs now. We'll get more use out of it using it intelligently. The Doom King should seize what he can, but also return some to rightful owners. Yeah, okay. Ugh, Defender strong. Having trouble? Can win if kill, but orders say no kill. And let us step in. Okay. Okay, never mind. They were real shit. I was gonna say, I'm gonna assume that they are garbage, but then they did damage and it hurt. Actually, he's metal. He's gonna be weak to this, right? Wally is a great name. Not as good as Cum Dump, though. Thanks, Darkman. Take these away now. I don't know why I gave him a human voice. He's decidedly not human. Let me just scroll through my list and find the revive, and then scroll back up, and then revive, and then do a mass heal. It means wet nurse in Italian? Oh, never mind, that's sick. I think we talked to everyone, right? If we'd brought along more mages, we might be able to get through, but since you're here... Thanks for coming, sir. We've been stuck outside the office for hours now. Okay, I assume it's a boss fight. Did I talk to everyone? Yeah, I did. Actually, who are you? Oh, it's just a guy walking up and down. Makes sense. Yeah. Wind would be weak against ice? Yeah, that's why they're evil. That's why they're evil. They made a ward that isn't sexy. Like, that's why we're killing them. Get with the program. Yeah, Marcus, I think that's legitimately possible. The only thing that fucks it over is that they've stated specifically that that orcs degenerate every generation. That every time orcs breed with each other, they degenerate. You need to like have outside influences that make them more intelligent or smart or whatever. If they don't have that, then they degenerate and becomes dumber every generation. So it's probably not possible practically. Bori is now level 32. Servant's Frenzy learned. This is preposterous. What are you doing? Placing you under arrest. You will do no such thing. You know, I really think we will. This is a major step forward. Good work, everyone. So we don't need the copies I made for House Jade. Getting some social commentary vibes from this sex JRPG game. What makes you say that? What makes you say that? I don't think anything in this game is political, actually. I think this is a very non-political game. So we don't need the copies I made for House Jade, right? That's correct. Can we kill them? I'm guessing we can't kill them. Again, that's correct. Fine, I'll dissolve the copies quietly then. And the originals. Some have decayed to almost nothing. Other might be able to be sent somewhere. They wouldn't have any memory of all this. I suppose we'll leave that to Janine to decide. Simon, is now a good time to talk? What is it? Let's go elsewhere. Oh, we're fucking. There's something I've been wanting to talk about. I probably should have before now, really. Oh, I know what's happening. Oh, this is interesting. But it's apparently not something critical. Not compared to taking over an entire damn country, no. This is personal. Not something that will ever be relevant, or at least I hope not, but I want you to know. And I'm listening. I'm not from around here. Not from Yihilin. I'm as Yihilini as it gets, but not noble Yihilini. And I must not understand something about your merchant family connections. Heh, I knew you'd catch on. The problem is that I'm not who I say I am, or at least, I wasn't always. Lady Miguel was one of the last members of a respected and declining family, a young woman heir to a substantial fortune. She could have used that money to restore her house, but instead she squandered it on idle whims. Soon she was left with nothing but a mansion, some aging servants, and a few years of funds. And yet she continued to spend idly, wanting someone even more miserable than herself. She even began buying and torturing slaves. One day, she purchased a young Yihilini slave girl, about her age. The girl came from the slums. She disliked being mistreated, but even worse was seeing more money than she had known existed being squandered. But she was smart. She realized how few people actually knew Lady Miguel and how old the servants were. One day, they were alone. Lady Miguel began to mistreat her even worse, threatening to kill her. And so, the girl strangled Lady Miguel and took her place. Please, let me finish. The girl took what little remained of the estate and began to trade on her new noble name. Bit by bit, she rebuilt a trading empire. But everything was always about to come undone. It was hard to pretend to be Lady Miguel, hard to play a noble, hard not to ruin everything. It could all be gone if she lost control for a single second, and so she never breathed a word of the truth to anyone, even herself. That's quite a story, and one I'll thank you not to repeat. You don't think less of me, do you? Have I ever given you the impression I care about noble names? That's true. My main question now is there something else I should call you? No, Miguel is my name. It was the first thing I earned for myself. And I'm glad you decided to be honest with me, Miguel. It hurts just thinking about it again, but I'm glad I did. Let me get through the last bit, just to have it all out. The deception wasn't as hard to pull off as you'd think. For one, Lady Miguel's servants were unusually helpful. I think they hated the little tyrant and decided to be less observant. I was wondering about that. But it wasn't all easy. Lady Miguel had a distant aunt who came to visit after business improved, hoping to leech some money. She hadn't seen her niece in years, but she was no idiot. It didn't take her long to become suspicious. And it didn't take her much longer than that to die of natural causes. Anyway, that's it. That's all I've been holding back. Again, I'm glad you trusted me enough to tell me. Yeah, this whole trusting thing is kinda new for me, but you're trying to pull off something big, even bigger than what that little slum girl tried. I can admire that, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Not to get all mushy on you, but I should say that part of me always remembers the way things were before. That part of me is terrified that I'll lose everything I have. With you, some of that fear is gone. Just promise you won't ever let go. I promise. And that's the 100-point mark, I'm pretty sure. We have maxed out her affection, which means we can now treat her terribly! Hey. Yes? I just wanted to clarify that the deal we made back in Ari Hilana is still sound. I'd like to make it permanent, actually. Which deal is it? The one between us. I thought things were going well, but I'm glad for confirmation. With that out of the way, I had another matter I wanted to bring up. One of our partners wants a minor change in terms, and I think... Had we properly concluded the previous order of business? Guess I should have known I couldn't get away with it that easily. I'm happy to have you with me, Miguel. You're my most valuable asset. Hearing that makes me feel mushy things I'll categorically deny to anyone else. Anyway, I just wanted to make it clear how committed I am to this. Why now? Just thinking this deal is too good to let slip through my fingers. You're a wonderful partner in every sense of the word. I want you to keep working with me, not to mention fucking me. I'm sure the relationship can be quite profitable for both of us. Both of us. Ultimate asset. Earn Miguel's loyalty. Mistress of the economy. Please find a succubus trader when you can. Now we're not only spending our own money, we're manipulating a nation's funds. It's a much more complex game. Our investments are still bringing in money, but it's difficult to find a way to spend it without revealing ourselves. You say that, but I've only got 30k prawn, man. We gotta get on that shit. I'm poor. Yep, that is Miguel. Slave-born profiteer in the best way possible. Nice. Apparently, there's one more thing about her quest. What the fuck? What is this? It's in the slums. Please, has anyone seen my daughter? She was playing when the fire started. Yeah, who cares about your daughter? Who are you? Is Daddy coming home? I don't understand why he has to work so long. He's dead, bro. Don't worry about it. Still a lot of nervous people out here, but at least things are getting closer to normal. After all the thugs got killed in the fighting, some crazy kid locked himself in the house. Actually, you've been helpful so far. Do you think you could help us with this? You need someone to rescue the boy? Ah, no, I guess I gave the wrong impression. We want him out. The young man is crazy, armed and tough. No idea what he's on about, but he's keeping anyone from getting inside. We can investigate anyway. Yeah, give me a second. We'll do that in a bit. I'm finishing up the Miguel thread. And I think it's you. My magic is completely useless in the face of this. Never mind, it's not you. Where is it? Oh, this place has changed a decent bit. Ah, here it is. Settle down. There's enough for everyone. You're running this operation? That's right, unless you have sex in hand. Ah, you. I've never seen a stylized photo like this in this game. What the fuck? Even a sweat drop? Huh? You're one of the Doom King's main commanders, aren't you? Yes, we'd like to speak with you. Please don't punish me, or worse, tax me. My poor profit margins. I like this character. I'd like you to introduce you to someone I think you'll get along with well. I'll handle the sales while the boss is gone. Oh, they were illegally selling lust wine, I see. You know. Let's get her hooked up with the fucking mafia boss of the country who runs everything. The white thing? We'll get to it. It's a disturbance. There's a lot of white things in here. This is a white thing. I thought you guys were going to be awful, but this is actually a great opportunity. Trade between succubi has been so tenuous through unknowing merchants and occasional controlled agents. But now we're joining the real economy. It's exciting. You're working well with Miguel? Yes, we should be able to get a system set up in time. I wish we could work together more personally. No thanks. Aw, whoever has her attention is so lucky. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, we just had to sort that out, okay? We found the succubus. She's not complaining anymore. We can do the white thing. We can do the white. That's the wrong place. We can do the white thing. Simon, there's some kind of sexual magic north of here. Dangerous? It's fairly strong, and it's trying to hide itself. We need to check it out. Hey! Ah, sorry, didn't expect anyone to see through the illusion. You don't seem very sorry the way you're still bouncing. Need it so bad. How do you feel, Kirby? You being anti-sex in a sex game, how do you feel? How does this make you feel? Oops, guess I'll have to get used to all this succubus magic or I'll be jumping at everything. Can you not do this in public? Aww. Well, that's over. Sorry for the false alarm. Damn, I need to get my illusions renewed though. What do you have to say? Those succubi are so much more beautiful than I expected. Well, I suppose that's nice, but it doesn't do us a lot of good. Why not? Well, I mean, Yihilin isn't too accepting of couples like that. Plus, she's, you know... If you were going to say old, there's a bit of a hypocrisy problem there. You're right, I'm not used to old women though. We succubi don't really get old that way. My hearing isn't that bad, you know? Oh, sorry ma'am, no offense intended. Please, at my age, not much offends me anymore. But if I understood your implications correctly, does that mean that the two of you have some kind of relationship? That's correct. And it works out, because those succubi are such delicious things, and they seem into women. If you're interested, I say go for it. Most succubi I've met are fairly open-minded. Perhaps I'll give this a try. This time you're the one advocating for more sex for everyone. Well done. And ma'am, I wish you all the best, if you know what I mean. Oh, I believe I do. This is the only part of the city where we won't be thrown out, even after the takeover. It feels like things are starting to turn around, even for non-military succubi. I hope she isn't sold out again. That succubus has set up shop here. Now I can't leave the house or they'll get me. You'll be fine. Really? They've been ordered to leave the population alone. Be cautious and you should be in no danger. Hard to believe. The succubi aren't so bad once you get to know them. Wow, fucking time skip much. Opinion changed in a nanosecond. Okay, let's check out this crazy guy. This crazy guy. Who's this crazy kid? I think I might know who it is. Ah. Oh, fuck no. Hey, get out! This is my headquarters. You own the building? I reclaimed it from the chaos. Here's where I will forge a rebellion against the Doom King. Maybe I don't say that to the Doom King's subordinates. What? Then I will have to kill you for justice. Chosen of Ivala. Oh. Shining sword found. I know this one is different, but it's still satisfying to see them go down. I thought the church sent that one so quickly, so it must be another. Damn it, are we going to attract them? More chances for me to stab them in the face then. Interesting. So the church didn't send this one. You took care of him? Good. Maybe someone else can use this building for something useful. Maybe. Anything else in the slums? No. We're the good people. Huh? Oh dear, they're not making my old potions anymore. Oh, I thought that was interactable. It's just a magic shop. Things might be rough, but we're staying in business. I can buy a dogshit battle staff that isn't a penis but penetrates like one. It's plus 40? Yeah, but that's way less than the staff we have, the two staffs we have for our mages right now. Or the 3, I think. You're one of the Doom King servants, aren't you? It wasn't saying plus 40 compared to another mage user. It's saying plus 40 compared to what I have equipped on Simon, which he's not a mage character, so he doesn't use staves. So it's plus 40 compared to 0. You're one of the Doom King servants, aren't you? Yes, I am. Oh, please tell us, is Queen Janine okay? If you've done anything to her, you'll pay! I haven't touched her. The Queen is as safe as she can be, given the circumstances. But is it true what they say? Is the Doom King really? Don't be daft, girl. Of course it's true. Our Queen is being treated like a common whore. Your Queen has sacrificed everything to protect you. Is that how you repay her? Oh, Goddess, please strengthen our Queen through these trials. If you care about her so much, why don't you do something to help her? The Doom King cannot be denied, even by his most trusted servants. Like me, myself, the Doom King. But having said that, he is not without reason. Please support your city without violence, and you will ease your Queen's burden. Fair enough. Our Queen has survived vicious nobles all these years. Surely she can survive the Doom King. Please keep her safe for us. If Janine's not giving up, I'm not either. I'm glad you seem to feel some sympathy for Janine. She needs allies nearer her than we can be. Everything seems bad, but I have to believe there's still hope for us. Even now, Queen Janine is doing everything she can to protect us, if only those damn nobles would help. I'll pray that our Queen can endure these trials. Sorry about what I said earlier, I'm ashamed of myself. Yeah, false hope. What are you doing up there? Sorry, Dark Man. Just won't look at pointy ears. Oh, that's disappointing. I was hoping we had some kind of climbing-focused orc. Just won't see. Well, that's normal enough behavior, but you probably don't want it, right? Should we get rid of this one? Why exactly are you looking at the elves? Please, no hurt, Dark Man. Just won't look. But why? You really need to ask? Orcs have a thing about elf breeders, even if they can't really breed like that. No want that, just want pretty pointy ears, be pretty. How so? Orcs hurt pointy ears, humans hurt pointy ears. Sad. Me no hurt. I see. Huh. Guess I've seen too many idiot orcs to notice a diamond in the rough. Why don't you come with us? An actual empathetic orc. Crazy. You know what's crazy? Yeah, empathetic orcs, but what's your suggestion? You know what's crazy? Things are easier now with the succubi here. They're really good with curing the sexual diseases. You know, that would make sense! I doubt you get an STI or STD if you have succubi on hand with sex magic. That makes sense. They're probably really good for this. Mother's blessing be upon you. If I may ask, does your greeting mean that you are a priestess of the Mother? For all the good it does, yes, the church barely tolerates us. I only began walking openly after the attack limited their influence. I expected more skepticism. Do you know who I am? What do you mean, uh-oh? Or did you mean that separate? Yeah, this is the, the magic cult. Oh, then have I made a fatal mistake? I don't mean you any harm, no? You don't look like you could possibly be from the church. Mother, do you represent the Doom King? Oh, you're right! Oh, you're right! I'm sorry, I'm stupid. I didn't realize she said mother. I was still focused on the fucking, the cult here. No, you're right. This is the elf, god. That's crazy. Yes, fortunately for you, he does not care about religion, so long as its followers do not squabble and annoy him. And what does that mean for us? We may not agree, but I believe we can work together for the good of all who live in Yihilin. Is that compatible with the Mother's teachings? The Mother is the goddess of the forest and the elves above all, but she smiles upon all who help her favorite children. You may yet be a bane of our people, but so far, you have done no worse than the Evalan Church, and it was humans who attacked the slums, not orcs. I love that the church suppresses other religions. You know, it's great when there's no political commentary in this game. I'm not asking you to trust me now, and I don't want to compel your cooperation. But if you're willing to preach peace and restoration instead of violence, I may be able to persuade the Doom King to legitimize your religion. I will think long and hard on this. That's all I can ask. Thank you. No, thank you. Perhaps the Mother is finally smiling on us. I'm gonna do this part of the game a bit differently. I'm not gonna look at the guide until I feel stuck or like we're in a quest, clearly. Because I want to just explore and see everything, like, organically. I can't believe we made it through the fighting. I'm, like, weaning myself off the guide for when I don't want to use it because I'm, like, caught up. Now, there's not a chance in hell of our community prospering. Please don't stay long. Things are tense enough as it is, without outsiders present. Were your eyes fucked up? No. Even though we didn't upset anyone, the humans still tried to torch our home. Stay back. We're not exactly trusting of humans right now. I'm sorry. I just killed everyone here. I'm not a bad guy. Despite everything, it's still you. We're making it through. You need any help? For right now, perhaps we'd better sort out our own problems. We'll know our needs better later. Okay. At least he's got a smile. Damn Widow Queen selling us out. This fad of supporting the Widow Queen will pass. Mark my words. Damn it, things just get worse and worse. Woes and woes. Your Majesty, if only you could see what that bitch is doing to your kingdom. Man, I hate everyone in this fucking bar. Sorry, we can only afford to help our own. In the wake of battle, our local mages stepped up. I'm going to guard them with everything I have, because it looks like they're our only hope. Never thought I'd live to see Yihilin conquered. Only those with official slums business are allowed inside, sorry. I think we can accidentally burn down the elf community, yes. Not the rest of the slums, but the elf community can all die. Only those with official slums business are allowed inside, sorry. No, I'm not saying we should do that. I'm saying that, like, the game, if we fuck up, that can happen. We can't intentionally ruin our own investment in any way. I'm sorry. I wish we could burn down that bar. We're here on behalf of the Doom King. Oh shit, we can't defeat you, but if you intend to hurt us, we're not here to hurt anyone. In fact, we'd like to speak with your group of mages and grant them legitimacy. Legitimacy? You've been operating as a cult before now, correct? We'd like to make the work you're doing official. I see. Well, we can't defeat them. Yes, I suppose you can be allowed to go in. You're the ones from the Doom King! There's no need to be afraid. We just want to negotiate with your leaders. Okay. Usually we don't let people down there, but come behind the desk and down the ladder. Goddess, I hope this goes well. Oh yeah, I love the fucking intense music here. Guys, hi, good to see you again. Aka, wonderful to see you again. And it looks like she's all better. And a rather complex demon hybrid that is an impressive solution to your condition. Yeah, I feel so much better. If only we met under better circumstances. Our city now lies invaded, and our families' lives are at stake. I know, but if we want things to get better, we have to work with the invaders. That seems to be the conclusion Queen Janine has come to as well. There's wisdom there. And the Widow Queen has been good to us. I suppose I trust her decision. Anyway, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. No one important. Greetings, I'm the Doom King. If Akka trusts you, then we're willing to hear you out. You think you can help us? We know people who have the Doom King's ear. It may be possible to work for good despite his rule. How? The Doom King is unconcerned by religion unless it opposes him, so it might be possible to get support for your goddess of magic. We're not exactly trying to proselytize. I swear I looked up this exact word in the first time we talked to these guys. Convert or attempt to convert someone from one religion, belief, or opinion to another. Yeah. We just want to support our community. That will make it even easier for you. The Evolan Church may be weakened, but it still has influence. Yes, this Doom King has been less doomful than we expected, so it is possible to work together. Representatives from Queen Janine will contact you and offer what support she can. Thank you, thank you. I'm not saying things will be easy, but I hope they will get better and that you can contribute to that. Then we're glad Aka introduced us. However, we could use your help again. What do you need? What do you need? Oh my god, the way I said what do you need instantly flashed like core memory from World of Warcraft into my head. Or it might even be a Warcraft 3 voice line. I don't know if it's a goblin character in WoW for sure. But it's also it's a goblin vendor voice line in WoW, but it might also be a goblin sapper voice line in Warcraft 3, where they just go, "What do you need?" In like the exact same tone of voice. I love when you just say something, your brain just hits you with the fucking Akira like flash of images, and you go, "Ah, ah, ah!" That's basically what happened to me right there. I'm sorry for triggering your PTSD. No, you didn't trigger it. It was the Aka saying, "What do you need?" was what triggered it. Same as last time. You keep demons from causing any trouble while we harvest mana from the larger connection. Speak with me again when you're prepared. Is this a quest? Wait. I actually don't see this one listed. I don't know why. Huh. I guess I'll do this one later if it's not listed right now. I feel like it should be. This feels like a quest. Is it a quest in... Is it a quest in here? Matters of Fate. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm stupid. Yeah. No, if I tab out, all the physics stop moving and everything stops moving. So it's me tabbing out that causes that. If you want to help us harvest mana, you'll need to fight a lot of demons. Are you ready? A lot of demons? That sounds like a little bit more than a few demons. I might not be ready for a lot of demons, but I do have my nuker. Also, let me move some equipment around. You don't need the Master Staff. Crusader Staff? I didn't even realize I got that. Altina, you can use the Master Staff, I think. Wait. Holy! Old but serviceable staff made to fight against sexual creatures. Sex bind chance. Plus, like, 45 magic over the other one. Jesus, that's a good staff. Crusader robe? Oh! Altina? You can't use it? Motherfucker! Okay, this should be a good team. We're ready to harvest the energy. Defensive spells are in place. Suppression spells active. I can open it whenever you say the word. Now. Good luck, Marcus. Carnal Demon. Corrupt Demon. See if it's doable with this team. Wait. Am I stupid? Don't you want... what's it called? Oh no, you want at least one succubi for these, don't you? Oh my god. Carnal Demon probably wants the succubi, right? Yeah. Whatever. Sure, Ice Storm. Yeah, they resist like everything. Okay, I've made a horrible team composition for this. Let's just do low-cost spells until we beat them. That's the first wave. We're just warming up here. Stay focused. Yep. Please tell me Quake does good work. I would love if Quake works. Honestly, not bad. I can't be mad at that. It costs a ton of mana, but the result speaks for itself. Yeah, these are basically just vegetables, you're not wrong. Good, good. Now, are we ready for the big push? Yes, keep harvesting. This one is going to be rough. Balance Demon. I like that they're so strong that they get resisted and they still just kill everything. That's that good shit. Raise all allies defense. Please tell me that raises magic defense as well. I'd be really glad if it did. What are you weak to? You're weak to ice, lightning? No, you're not. That does raise MDef, that's good. That wasn't so bad. Excellent, we have plenty of mana. Or should we go for more? An opportunity like this won't come again. Oh my, they killed the big demon, but there might be stranger ones in there. Yeah, harvest more mana. Then brace yourself. Pharma demon emerged and Soma demon emerged. Might have to, if these kill us, we'll have to fix our team comp. Ah. Yeah, we have the wrong team comp for this. The encounter's still going. There was an optional one at the end, and they owned us. So we have the wrong team comp for that. We need like, well, Robin for sure. I actually think Aka's insta-kill would be really good, if I can get a second weapon on her. Altina, you're like good, but not that good. I'll do something like this. Okay, equipment. Can I get you something better than... I feel like they're all doing magic damage. So I'll grab the Omega MDef one. What do you have? You have... God, your gear sucks ass. I've really given everything to you. What? Didn't it? Why can Yara use that, but Kum can't? What? Worn Whip can only be used by Yara? Okay. Why? Aka... They're not really doing status effects. I think I do this for M-Def if I would do anything. But more attack is probably better. Could do Varia as well. But Varia dies too fast, I feel. Let's give this a chance. Okay, so... let me actually... Because I am lazy, I'm gonna check what they're weak to. Because I CBA remembering all of their weaknesses. This is the... There they are. Okay. Oh, this guy is weak to only Altina out of all my characters. He's weak to Earth and Poison. That's interesting. Huh. What are the odds on Death Blow? I think I'll probably try and cheese the final fight and do Death Blow on the final fight. Yeah, I can just auto-attack the Spike Demon. The Monster Stun didn't work on them. Oh, you mean the not the AoE one, you mean the other one. Yeah, maybe. It's possible that that works. It's actually possible that works. We'll raise Aka's attack. Also, Aka's crits are so good. Yeah, the Dominate. You can buy a knife, Pip? I can. If I die this time, my plan is to buy a knife. Yeah, it is kind of crazy to have more than one knife, I agree. Dual wielding hasn't been invented yet. Wait, no King's Aura. Lust Renewal. Give me more mana. Wait, I kind of don't want to... Plus 68 mana. Good. I don't want to win the fight if I'm gonna immediately get all my mana. Good. Now are we ready for the big push? Yep. Guess there's just mass spit for her. It's corrupt. Let's see if corrupt works. Actually, no. I'm gonna spam heal with him pretty much. So I feel like I shouldn't. I should just try and kill this as fast as possible. This guy resists fucking everything, so nothing I do will get through him. Okay, lost renewal for mana, guard. And then we can kill him, right? Okay, decent enough. Okay, can I see what weaknesses these have? Extra strong demons. The extra strong demons have... The former demons take... Fire is what they're least weak to. Okay. Or like what's their most weak to, rather, sorry. Deathblow, a Soma demon, I believe, right? And then fire the former demon. Thank God for Deathblow. I think it's like a 25% chance for that to happen when I looked at it, but Jesus Christ. Actually, Robin, you can heal, I think. Yeah, Robin, you need to heal Simon, and then you need to heal yourself. Okay, good. Just slightly lowering the amount of damage you have to deal is a big deal. Or I have to heal through. Yeah, we got this. Nice. Thank fuck they're slower than us. I really wish this... honestly, that one death blow proccing might be what made this possible. It might have been really rough otherwise. Nice. We did it! Oh my god. That was a bit rough. Maybe with another knife that would have been easier. Anyway, not gonna buy a knife. I've proven I don't need a knife. Thanks be to her, we made it through. With everything we could possibly need, this is excellent. Please, let's stop before we risk the nice people's lives anymore. It is done. We should have more than enough power to assist the slums. We hope you'll also consider working with us and with the Queen. Yes, you've more than proved your intentions. We'll be in touch. Okay. Bye. Whomst added me in Discord? Oh, it's Psych. My bad. They tell me you actually helped. Thank you so much. How did they have time to tell you? Okay. Don't know if there's actually any other combat sections. There probably is. I think we clear out the mine at some point as well. Wait. Locked with a powerful seal for a red herring. What's this now? That cult we told you about. They use this big empty tower to keep attention away from them. Ah, clever. Perhaps it could be used for something else though. Okay, we've done everything in the slums, I think, right? Unless we haven't gone into some of the shops, maybe. What do you got? Have you seen a little boy named Rick? He never left Yihilin Cathedral. He's waiting for you there. Oh, thank the goddess. I'll be right there. We found his mom. I'm happy I didn't just assume we were done when we weren't. That would have been awkward. Damn it, more succubi. I've got my eye on you. I'm glad the sisters are still in business despite the invasion. More folks looking for equipment? Things are rough out there. Rune shield? Enchanted to go longer, harder, and faster. Huh. Cool. No knife, though. I guess I'll never buy a knife. Please, has anyone seen my daughter? Nope, your daughter's dead. Sorry, everything here is shut down until we get some stability again. What? My fighting ring! Okay, so we did the slums. I want to go outskirts, see if there's anything here. Damn it, the outskirt message boards got torn down in the fighting. How are people supposed to coordinate things now? I'm sure a lot of brooms will go undelivered. Yippee! Yeah, Kirby, we got it. We did it. Rich idiots may use them for stupid reasons, but the common people use them for a lot of things. It's a great way to announce something, get help, or find a job. Huh, sorry to seem glib. You seem really well equipped. I can understand why they wouldn't have anything for you, but we need them. And I have no idea if the Doom King would kill someone for putting more up. As a matter of fact, I work for the Doom King. Message boards are a reasonable request we can fill. Oh, really? Thanks. Hello, works. What line for? Humans use them to hang their clothes after they wash them. What wash for? That question shouldn't have surprised me given how you smell. Ooh, line dumb. Most human tents gone. We steal these. Used to cook with these, but always break. Human? 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 What? There's something here? Looks like the building was mostly burned out. There's nothing of interest here. Okay. This part of the outskirts wasn't damaged too badly, but others. I feel like I should be able to pick this axe up. Orkin says no, but we still break many things. Sometimes orcs too angry. Throw in here. Let's fight it out. Okay. I'm betting this is one of the 6 orcs or whatever number we need. No understand why plant humans. Never mind, he dumb as fuck. So many more have joined him. Yeah. Fucking sentimental old man, who cares? Have you seen my son, a little boy about this high? Is your son named Rick? Huh, no, he's named Andy. And I'm sorry, we can't help you. Andy, please, be alive. Some succubi just fly over the gate. I should be upset, but they seem so carefree. You don't seem afraid of them. I was at first, but they don't seem eager to kill. They might be shockingly sexual, but they seem less rigid than we Yihilini in general. A lot of them are probably Yihilini succubi, you know? And I had not considered that. They still seem alien to me. Strange, beautiful creatures, flitting far beyond my reach. Or I think they wouldn't mind getting within your reach. Are you suggesting what I think you are? We've forbidden them from raping random people, but they would love to get to know you better. If it's any reassurance, your soul wouldn't be at stake. However, you might find they're not as alien and unknowable as you think. I'm not saying I idolize them, I just wish I could be as free. That's up to you. We just wanted to tell you that you won't incur anyone's wrath if you explore a relationship with one. Truly? I think there are many who would disapprove. I meant any wrath from the Doom King or his legion. There are many other reasons it would not be an easy relationship. This is something I will have to think on for a long time. Use that strange, beautiful creatures line. You'll like the results. Someone told me that. Ooh boy. I'd fall for you immediately. What's the point of guarding the outer gates when there are orcs in the outskirts? Ah, good point. Weird grey human, no talk. That's the exact opposite of what we need. Good at headbutts, though. Dark man, no like destroy things, but destroy is so much fun. Damn, Widow Queen can't even protect her own people. There's nothing left. Some humans sell pretty things here. We keep them from burning down. Maybe humans come back. Is this one notable? Not sure. Orcs do like shiny things. That's unremarkable. You there, why did you keep the stalls from burning down? Humans try very hard to protect pretty things. Ran away with them. We're very sad. Don't want pretty humans to be sad. Maybe if no burn, they come back. Sell pretty things again. Be happy. Well, what do you know? I would have completely overlooked that one. I combined this and that and got this one. Keep the stalls from burning down. Maybe things will work out how you hope in the end. Okay, dark guy, me do this. Looks like I have an eye for orcs. Weird tent things, strange without pretty objects. I think I got everything here. Miners Junction, what do you got? We're actually out in the open, in the capital. It feels like the whole world got turned upside down. This is one of the only safe places we found to meet. Do not fear, the Lust Lord watches over us all. He has given us a new leader. A blessed one walks among us. A blessed one? You're one of the Doom King's commanders, are you not? And you carry with you the Lust Lord's power. Wait, just a minute. Are you really a priestess of the Lust Lord? Well, no, not an official one. You can imagine how difficult it is for our religion to survive in Evalan lands. But I studied under a priestess who came from the Incubus King's lands, and I have read all the sacred books. Is that a problem? She seems to be operating as a priestess for the succubus here. I think it's good. She's probably not going to get caught up in all the other order nonsense. Yes, I respect what the old, new, and reformed orders have done for succubi, but this is a new land. We must forge a new path. I'm afraid the Doom King will not be participating in your religion, but we are not worthy of his presence, much less his seed. But he does want you to be free to practice your religion in peace, within limits. Limits? What do you mean? If you go around fucking everyone, ritual or not, it's just going to bring the humans down on you. That's true. But if you worship the Lust Lord without disturbing anyone, you'll prove it's way better than the stuffy Evalan religion. Ah, could we? We would expect you not to force anyone, and also do some work for the good of Yihilin. Come by the palace and we'll speak to you at greater length about what we might be able to do. I will, blessed one. Oh, Lust Lord, please bless us with your divine cock. I think things might actually get back to normal, given some time. Only miner guys go in mine, everyone else stay away. Miners get nice hats, nice pointy things, want. You think this one is notable? I'm not sure. Orcs tend to hoard things without understanding them. No! Want to wear nice hat! Smash rocks with pointy! Career ambitions? Has to be an unusual trait. You're right, good catch. Someone will be back to speak with you later. Will give nice hat? We'll see. Nice and dark in hole, but want hat first. Are we just going to keep working, despite everything? Shit, man. It's kind of nice just exploring. If you still need to do alchemy despite the invasion, my shop is open. We can finally shop again, that's great! Step into the circle and enter the domain of magic if you dare. Yeah, what's this dogshit shop got? You have entered the domain of magic. What do you desire? Fuck all. Bye. I almost wish we hadn't put so much effort into trying to improve our city. Back, what did I miss? We reunited the kid at the cathedral with his mom. We you were here for Miguel. We finished the demon fights with the magic cult, and then we have found the succubus religion and talked to them and told them to go to the palace. It took a while to finish the demons, so that was most of the time, I think. I almost wish he hadn't put so much effort into trying to improve our city. Why not? Yeah, we found his mom. We need to find his dad still. We found another guy and was like, he's looking for a kid the same age. What's his name? Andy. Wrong kid. I'm sorry, bro. Hope you find Andy. Andy's probably dead, I'm gonna be real. I wonder if it would be possible to create any of those succubus garments, get a new market. Still in business. You have nothing I want. Alcohol is one thing that is selling better than ever. I wonder why. We're staying stocked with as much food as we can, as cheap as the market will bear. And yet you only sell potions. Look at barrels. Barrels great. Seriously? You think there's something worthwhile with this one? Many barrels, much round, very barrel. Why exactly do you like barrels? Barrels have booze! Get much drunk, then fight much. Yep, really exceptional orc here. I can see this one. If I stay here, I'll have to hear word of my wife, surely. Specialty slime ingredients. Welcome, welcome. Damn it, how are we supposed to get around the city now, with so many monsters walking is out of the question? No. Sorry, but the wagons are barely running right now. We should use our own anyway, okay. We're just exploring the world, basically. We can't let an affront like this stand. Something must be done. Closed? Ah, Simon, this building. You smell something? I'm not sure, it's really vague. Do we have any reason to be suspicious about this shop? That's really funny, Kirby. That's really funny. Now you gotta catch up. Possibly. Then I'll look into it. It's locked now. But when it opens, I'll investigate everybody who stops by. I'm here for my daily dose of politics. There's no politics here, Niklas. Stop it. Don't you fucking dare. There are no politics in this game. I am apolitical. Don't you dare. Then I'll look into it. It's locked now, but when it opens, I'll investigate everybody who stops by. Don't worry about the rest. Just leave it to me. What did... Black-haired succubi? Interesting. Black-haired succubi. I know that look. That's the look of a succubus imagining some delicious halflings, isn't it? You work for the Doom King. Don't you? Yes, I don't believe I recognize you. I'm not part of your army. I lived alone until your master's invasion gave me a chance to move into Hilana. Are you interested in a relationship with a halfling? Because we'd love to get some nice couples for the public to see. No, we succubi are predators at core. Romantic relationships are useless to us. That's not how things will work around here. Ah, I didn't realize you were hiding so much power. You're the predator here, I think, and I really wouldn't mind being your prey. Hey, get your own! Relax, I don't think either of us is interested. We don't want the same things, no, but can we coexist? If I don't play along, what will you do to me? I see. Well, this is your territory. I'll respect your rules. I have zero interest in these relationship games, but I think I understand. You're trying to convince the public humans and succubi can live together, right? It's important that people consider us tolerable enough they won't rise up in immediate revolt. Fair enough. I think I prefer the country you're creating to the old Yehilin, so I'll cooperate. Don't expect any happy relationships from me, but I'll avoid causing any problems. I guess that could have gone worse. Good we got her on the same page. You think she'll do as she said? She seems smart, and she was definitely strong. She won't go eating humans out of habit. That's good. Was that jealousy I heard from you, though? Well, I might have been trying to egg her on to seduce you. We could use another succubus like her. It would have been fun! Oh, motherfucker, man. I'm glad this store is still open, despite everything. My work has to go on, after all. Welcome. We carry nothing but the best magical equipment, like the Master Staff. Don't need anything there. Rose District survived the attacks better than most. I'm glad I live here. Yeah, I mean, we kind of made it survive. I was told you'd be coming. Feel free to enter. Yara, are you... I'll be good. No comments about all the delicious little halflings. Still no dagger? We beat the demons, Kirby! Why the fuck would I need a dagger? Though the House Rose Library is interesting, we don't have any business there at the moment. Once again, we halflings suffer when conflict strikes. But less than some minority races. For the next fights, we'll find a dagger before we need a dagger, okay? I'm sure of it. And if we don't find a dagger before we need a dagger, that's a skill issue. And I will go in my RPG Maker save file editor and sheet in a dagger. I will not fucking buy a dagger, be a peasant. I am a leader. I don't go and buy daggers at random blacksmiths, okay? Not even ones ran by, like, homicidal small children. Once again, we halflings suffer when conflict strikes, but less than some minority races. I hope House Rose will always be a safe haven for our allies. I hope I will be adequate to safeguard the Lady Rose. We're cooking extra food for the halflings disrupted by the attacks. Times like these, we have to stick together. Your second best magical equipment was bought in a random shop. Yeah, and I need to save money so I can buy my best piece of magical equipment at a random shop in the future. I can't be buying a fucking steel dagger. I'm not going to buy a steel dagger. Monsters drop in. They don't! There's no respawning monsters! There is no infinite money! You own the country? Yes, but I only get prawn! I don't get sex, okay? You're so annoying. God damn it, man. Wants me to buy a dagger. Ugh, in this economy, man. Thank you for helping me back in House Jade. I'm not sure what I'm doing next, but House Rose takes care of its own, so I'll be fine. Convert the prawn? Now you're just fucking with me. There's no universe where you'd even suggest converting the prawn. Are you dumb? Ah, you are the Doom King's human commander. I've heard of you. We hope that you weather the violence relatively well. Thanks to the fact that we were able to hire the Arigarda, yes. Though we managed to get most close family members within our walls before things turned bad. There are some who were not struck. There are some who were stuck outside who we haven't heard from yet. You know what? The reason I struggle with reading in this game has nothing to do with me getting tired. It's the fact that the font is a little bit too pixelated. Like, words kind of melt into each other sometimes. Like, I'm sitting maybe too close to the screen, and then also the font isn't that good. So whenever I have to read like large chunks of text, it's hard to like see what a word is at a glance. I wish I had a better font for this. It's only a problem because I'm reading it aloud. Because if I'm not reading aloud, once I get to the word, it'll make perfect sense. But if I'm seeing it in my peripheral vision or reading ahead, it's a bit hard to adjust sometimes. There's some who were stuck outside who we haven't heard from yet. Also, fuck you, Marcus. It's not a skill issue. It's a skill opportunity, okay? But we lost more to humans than to orcs. We are willing to cooperate. For that cooperation to go well, you must first set my mind at ease about one thing. It's not widely known, but when the Incubus King attacked, halflings were selectively targeted to be taken as slaves. I wasn't aware of that. Well, to be fair, it was hard to notice because we're relatively uncommon. I'm not saying our losses compared to Givini, the Serantians, or the Elves, but we felt the losses hard because we had so few to lose. So I need some good reassurance the Doom King won't be doing the same. Though the Doom King does what he wants, I haven't seen any indication he intends to target any race. I wanted to meet with you, however, to try to establish good relations. We don't need to be enemies. Well, you seem quite reasonable, but I'm not really worried about the humans in the Doom King's army. Was that Simon's, like... No, I thought he had the fucking, like... eyes, like, down, like, are you serious, man? Get the hint. But no, that was a normal expression. May I step in? A succubus, and perhaps an important one as well. Speaking for myself, I love halflings, but I don't want to hurt you. The Incubus King ran rampant, so his succubi followed suit, but it won't be like that here. Most of the other succubi want to live in peace. They joined because we can offer them that. Now sure, a lot would probably jump to have sex with a halfling if given the chance, but we're not going to be taking anyone against their will. I'm making sure all the succubi know that and will enforce it as law. Well, that is reassuring in some ways. Oh, she's blushing. I'd rather you stop looking at me like that. I'm an old woman, child. That part of my life is behind me. If you say so. Commander, will you watch for the succubus representing the others? Yes, we will be making every effort to ensure the orcs and the succubi prey on no one. Based on your actions so far, I'm willing to believe you. Please, keep channels open with us. But in the future, I would rather not negotiate with succubi. Aww. In a sense, we've always lived in hostile territory. This changes little. I wonder if we'll see a halfling city or like country or whatever. As far as I've played up, I don't think I've seen a halfling area. Thaumaturgy. Damn it, they've shut down half our trade. What am I supposed to do now? What is the problem? The heads of the order are spooked. The Widow Queen talked them down, but they've still restricted trade. I put all my savings into high-quality magical ingredients. It'd be a guaranteed profit, but now... What all do you have? I was going to start with seer crystals, but don't even try. Even if I was crazy enough to go against the order, they've seized my resources for the sake of security. That's unfortunate. You're telling me! If I don't sell those seer crystals, I'm ruined! I better stay my ass inside, or else I'm ruined. Better keep my ass in Marineford, or else I'm ruined. Or cooked is what they say. Everybody wants to use crystals. No one appreciates how much work it takes to grow them. What are you doing here? No outsiders are permitted on order grounds. I'm a member of the order. I'd like to take another trial, please. Letting foreigners in with a tyrant of unknown magical power ruling the city? Out of the question. Please, it's important to me. Check your records. I completed your membership trials last year. It does seem you did, but that doesn't mean we're opening our higher ranks to just anyone. I want to be able to defend myself against the Doom King. I'm sure he'll soon start targeting lesser mages. That's plausible. More plausible than I'd like. Okay, fine. We're all restless anyway. We could use a distraction. But only partial trials will be open. You can begin your advancement trial, but not complete them. Feel free to step on the sigil once you have things ready. We'll be keeping a close eye on you. Is that going to be a problem? I doubt I could complete all the trials now. It is inconvenient, however. One more thing will have to get worked out long term. Though I would like to go as far as possible, I don't need to finish the trials now. Investigating them is enough. Does he have a beard? Wait! No, it's his glasses. It's his glasses in the picture. It looks like a beard. No, I don't need healing. Oh, actually, maybe I do. Okay, yeah, I'll pay for healing. See, I'm using my money on something useful instead of a fucking dagger. Okay, so wait. These are locked. Ah. This trial is about theoretical knowledge. I don't anticipate any problems, but should I attempt it now? Maybe. Theoretical seems fine. What is this? So this is the academic portion of the trial. They let you just look at all the questions. This is a test of applying knowledge, not memorizing it. You can use any resources you want, but there are no easy answers to be found. I've looked over the test now. I will have to do some more study. Is the test that rough? Actually, I found it encouraging. Though it is a serious examination, it is not beyond my abilities. Let me know when you want to continue with this stage of the trial. Of course. Flashy stuff going on in there, but I don't really get it. It is the most pretty. The trial seems to throw a lot of theoretical constructs at Robin to see if she can deal with them. So it's not a raw power thing, more like if she understands the frameworks beneath the magic. Yeah, I couldn't do it, to be honest. In practical terms, you could just sweep this kind of thing aside. Comprehensive knowledge of the basics, however, can lead to great power in the end. Oh, no question. Robin's really impressive. I am very tired, but the trial is complete. Passed with flying colors. Actually, it was somewhat more difficult than I expected. I consider theoretical magic my strength, so it was humbling. Says the girl gaining entrance to the order at your age. Honestly, Robin, you should be proud. Thank you for your support, everyone. Nice. We weren't here long. Robin, did you learn what you needed? Yes, even feeling the magical energies of the testing area was helpful. I have a better idea how to prepare now. Okay. Then we're leaving. Court. I may not like the soldiers too much, but I was certainly glad for them when those awful mercenaries swept in. Shit, looks like the petition office won't be running normally for a while. Is it open? It is. Hello! Lady McGale said that you would be stopping by to distribute some discretionary funds. You seem remarkably calm about everything that's happened. Well, I figured if the Doom King has a discretionary funding category, he can't be all doom. Life will go on. She has a good point, honestly. How much money do we have? I wouldn't think about it that way, sir. It's not so much a single amount of money as ongoing taxation. It might be easier to think of it as allocating percentages of your budget to certain tasks until they're complete. Reasonable, and the people gathered here all represent potential investments? That's right, don't listen to their lobbying, just spend as you see fit. Though I do want to say that I'm impressed you chose such options to choose among. We're not here to ruin Yihilin. We'd like to begin rebuilding as soon as possible. Just ask me if you need any help. Glad to see you here, sir. What I'm offering isn't quite like the others. How so? This is personal, in a way. The rest of my family works in the mining industry, and things have been tough for them. The story will take a while. There's a mine shaft that's somehow become filled with demons, but it all started with... I can fill him in. Well, if you say so, let me skip to recent events. When demons flooded the new shaft, it at least stopped the noble squabbling and let my family get back to work. But that new shaft is still filled with demons. If none of the nobles could get their acts together to clear it before, they certainly won't now. And you're asking us to spend the soldiers to clear it? Yes, but not out of the goodness of your hearts. Do you see how this could benefit you? I'm not sure I do. I thought we were just helping the miners. If the Doom King sends in troops, he would basically be claiming the shaft for himself. That's right. The nobles have forfeited their claim by not defending the mine, so it's open for the taking. How many demons were there in the mine? Well... the most dangerous were slain by interested parties, but there would be a huge number of others. It'd probably be best to clear with a new set of low-quality orcs. Let's figure what that would cost. That seems about right. Well, I will defer to your expertise on this. I just hope you can afford it so my family can go back to work. Do we invest in this? I don't know if we invested that. We probably do. Oh, no, there it is. Almighty God. Yeah. I know. I'm almost at the point where I don't want to use the guide more. I think as soon as this chapter is over, I think I'll stop using the guide. I think, if I recall correctly, I got a bit into... Actually, I got like halfway into the next chapter if I'm looking at the titles. Yeah, I got about halfway into the next chapter. But yeah, the guide says to invest, so we invest. Then I'll get to work out a little bit. I'll get out of your hair and leave you to the work. Though I do want to say, sir, that working for you isn't so bad. At least you solve problems instead of just causing them like nobles. We'd like to go a step further. If the Doom King has claimed this mine shaft, then he can also dictate who works there. We'll make it our policy to accept those miners who need the work most, instead of those just working for noble houses. Ah, thank you. That will help a great deal. Maybe this place isn't a farce after all. Hate to see our Yihilana like this. We got... Though there are many worthy causes here, you might find other uses for your discretionary funds as well. I'll say whatever's left over for when you get more funding, but try to use as much as possible. Okay. The people want to go somewhere for help, but the House of Petitions is in chaos. I have to wait with these commoners? This is a travesty. I was sent here for help, but I'm not sure there's any to be had. Commander, I assume you don't know me, but I'm one of the captains of the Queen's Guard. I believe I've seen you at work. Can I help you? First, I want to say that when you first came, I hated you. Who is that girl? She works here, inside the House of Petitions. So, we're getting her perspective. First, I want to say that when you first came, I hated you. I am a loyalist, first and foremost. My family has always served the throne of Yihilin. But as much as I hated you at first, my opinion has shifted over time. I see how much the Queen trusts you. When I think of the multiple coup attempts from her own people, I am ashamed. Though I do not know what you truly want, I believe that it includes the stability of my country. So, you have my loyalty. But you also had a request? Yes, though my men tolerate working with orcs, the alliance is uneasy at best. They seem inhuman. Well, obviously they're inhuman. What I mean is that there is no spirit of camaraderie between the groups. The men bond when they sit together, drinking and telling tales. Is there no way they could join us? Oh, she doesn't know where... she might. Yeah, I don't know. Did you see what she said earlier, though? She was like, they can't be all doom and gloom. She's just unfazed. Some people are like that. Is there no way they could join us? Because unless we know them better, we will never trust them. Unfortunately, I doubt that would be effective. The orcs are still half wild and prone to violence. Though the Doom King intends to breed more disciplined orcs in time, this is a long-term project. So that is the situation. Some guessed as much. But my question stands. What of the orc with the eye patch? He seems both disciplined and verbose. That's Orkent. Yes, he's quite different from the others. From what I've seen, I believe I might even be able to respect him. Is it so impossible for him to join us in the bar at times? Perhaps not. You should keep women away from him, for the sake of his ease as well as theirs. Not many women in the soldiers' bar anyway. This is an idea I had not considered. I will run it past him. Perhaps in the future more orcs that prove themselves could join you. Very good, Commander. Thank you for hearing my request. Okay. We're almost back to orderly queues again, and everyone is calm. I can't quite believe it myself. I think that as we do more other quests, we're gonna get more petitions to come in here. So right now we don't have the things to invest in here, but as we do the other quests, it like clears up. All those beefy soldiers. You interested? Of course, I love some nice armor, and I love the strong men underneath even more. Well, we're interested in promoting succubus-human relationships, so if you mean like romantic ones? I don't know, that's not really my thing. I was more hoping all the soldiers would fuck me one after another. I want the whole bar worth of them. In that case, slow down. Slow down, Yara! We need to start with safe relationships that will upset as few people as possible. Aw, you're right, but aw. Wait, do you mean that I might be able to fulfill my fantasy someday? Things will change the longer the Doom King's reign goes on, but for now, please control yourself. Sure, I figured it would always be just a dream, so it's nice to have something to look forward to. I hope you fulfill your gangbang dream someday. Thanks! One day. Despite everything, I think Yihilin will get through this. These succubi. Wow, I wouldn't mind losing my soul to one of them. Oh, one of these. They made really easy prey back in the old days, but now, useless. You don't think his liking of succubus can be used in any way? He just likes the idea of succubi, not any individual succubus. That's asking for a bad relationship. When did you become the judge of healthy relationships again? Heh, I'm an expert on relationships that won't work with succubi. I mean, I believe that. Fair enough, honestly. They're all so beautiful. I never used to drink much, but now... Also, this reminds me of fucking... I forget what the term is. Is it... Forgive me if this is a, like, slur or, like, has really negative connotations, but I haven't heard of it in any other term than, like, yellow fever. You know, people who are really into Asian people. Not anyone in particular, but just the concept of them being Asian. I've always found that so fucking weird. I feel like this is commentary on essentially that type of thing, where you fetishize a race for no real reason, you know? And how that always leads to dysfunctional relationships, or a lot of the time. I feel guilty that we didn't do more during the invasion. Many in the city didn't lose anyone they knew, which means they don't understand what's been lost. I can't believe I'm still serving alcohol like nothing happened. I mean, fair enough. Is there anything else here? That one not very smart. Me also not smart, but can recognize who to let in. Keep out people, no smash people. Keep out people, no smash people. Keep out people, no smash people. Merchant quarter. When the mercenaries were pillaging, the orcs actually saved me. I'm torn between gratitude and fear, because they seem so terrible. I don't think we should involve people with reservations like these. I was wondering if you'd say that, well, we need supporters like this too. Okay, time to go to the inn. There's absolutely no room. Many trapped in the city by this invasion have holed up in here. That's unnecessary. My understanding is that passage will be permitted once the borders are stabilized. I trust you'll understand that people need more reassurance than that. I understand. Anyway, I was just dropping in to check on the Archon Inn. We weathered the attack relatively well thanks to all our defensive spells. Now we'll see if we survive the aftermath. We're glad you survived the violence, Madame Miguel. Shit, where the hell is my son? My wife? It's a long shot, but is your son named Rick? Yes, that's him! He never left the Yehilin Cathedral. Your wife should be waiting there too. Oh, you're an angel! Nice, he didn't have to go to an orphanage. Please, I'm concentrating. Damn, my job of sanctifying this place is basically impossible now. What am I even supposed to try? Huh. I do feel some strange stuff, but what is it? I'm guessing the guests just have some enchanted sex toys. I know, but damn it, we have standards to maintain. And enchanted sex toys sound lit as fuck. Now all our attention is focused on defending the Archon Inn. It's better than waiting on nobles, I guess. Sorry, Madame Miguel, we're completely full. Yeah. We have that in real life too, though. Enchanted sex toys. Do we? Okay, I'm gonna open a private window. Enchanted sex toys. Enchantedpleasures.com. Objects of pleasure. Discover the most luxurious medley of sex toys. Icicle number 91. Yeah, you can do so much stuff with the internet-enabled stuff. Yeah, true. I mean, that's why Ultra Kill is the best game ever, because they implemented Loven's integration into that game, so you can kill demons and with a dildo up your ass. If I don't find my son soon, I'll start to lose hope. I still think it's so funny they did that. The Widow Queen is all that's standing between us and the Doom King. Hell no, she's the one who wrecked the country to the point where he could take over. You know, I've been sitting for a while, almost 2 hours. I recommend we stand up. I'm gonna grab some soda and take a quick bathroom break, even though I don't really need to right now. But I just want the opportunity to stand up. I think it's good. So you should also stand up and stretch your legs a little bit. Be a second. And I'm back. I've been standing for most of the time. Nice. Standing is good. Early on Blue Sky, someone made a vibrator that went off every time one of their posts was liked. That's insane. That's so funny, Sandy Beach. That's like the one meme of like making a controversial tweet and then putting your phone in your pussy. Like that's a meme from like 15 years ago, like ages ago. 15 years is too long, but like ages ago. Whenever I open your stream, you're playing some new game I've never seen before. Thank. I have streamed this game for 37.5 hours. What do you mean? This is like the 12th... This is like the 12th stream of this game. This is the new Umineko, unironically. This is the second Umineko. A second Umineko has hit the building. Has hit the towers. Frankly, I'm overwhelmed. My defensive work might be adequate for peacetime, but not with the city invaded like this. That's fair. You can be aware that I upload all the VODs as well. Finally, I've started uploading every VOD like a minute after the stream is over. Pip is a master finding weird games. I am. But yeah, I upload all the VODs, so they're permanently on YouTube now. There was a game I wanted to play after this, actually. Where the fuck is it? Well, one thing was I was considering playing Final Fantasy Tactics on stream after this. That could be fun. It's like a 40-hour game or something. But I could have sworn there was another new game that came out that I wanted to play. I'm looking at my list though, and I'm not seeing it. What the fuck was I thinking of? It's not that important. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, just gotta be a Uchikoshi pervert, and you also gotta, and you can also find weird games. Uchikoshi pervert. I don't know what Uchikoshi is. Uchikoshi. Kotaro Uchikoshi. It's a weird game. Oh, who's this? He made Pepsi, man. He's based. Oh, at 999. Oh, that's the creator of AI the Somnium Files? I've never seen his name before. That's crazy. Frankly, I'm overwhelmed. My defensive work might be adequate for peacetime, but not with the city invaded like this. Yeah, he really is. I agree, Sandy. Welcome to the Central Bank of Yihilin. We're fully open for business again. Yeah, Dank. I'll give you a real 1-minute rundown. So we're the Demon Lord, but we're the weakest Demon Lord. I know you watch anime, so this is like animified for you. So we're the weakest Demon Lord, and we're trying to take down all the other Demon Lords. And in so doing, we have acquired a harem of beautiful women to serve our every need. We also have started investing in property, which is why we own like a bunch of supply chains and everything. You know, we're like the Demon King rebuilds the city type of deal, right? Like you know, the hero rebuilds the city, or the hero modernizes the city. That's kind of what we're doing, but we're the Demon King instead. And all the women love us, and we're hot as fuck. We're like a 70-year-old man or something. Yeah. We also just staged a coup to take over the city, and we succeeded. So now we're just kind of like dealing with the aftermath. I hope that helps. You're caught up to speed to everything that's happened so far. Also, at some point, our goal is to fuck a god. And by that I mean, it's my goal specifically as a player, not necessarily spoken of in-game yet, but at some point I do want to fuck Ivala. Withdraw it all! My lady, one cannot simply do such a thing, especially in times such as these. I'm sorry, but under present conditions we can barely do business, much less accept any new lenders. Yeah. The Widow Queen is all that's standing between us and the Doom King. Hell no, she's the one who wrecked the country to the point where he could take over. The guard isn't down yet, citizens. We'll keep the peace. Okay. Let's see what the steel shop has to say. Since premium steel should be prepared for custom work now, everyone should begin thinking if there's anything we need. Can't we just steal what we want now? I mean, tyrants and all. It seems likely we will continue facing stronger opposition. We'll need equipment better than the best mass-produced items. That's what I'm saying. Okay, whatever. You can try to think of something too, Trin. Surely there's equipment that could enhance your powers. Well, now that's an interesting idea. We might be fucking that... we might be fucking the queen soon, but we're not fucking her yet. I don't know, maybe we'll never fuck the queen. Oh, also, we got a succubus child and a regular child. And the succubus child has the title Daddy's Little Princess, whereas the normal child we are not fucking. Even though it is our stepchild, so technically I guess it's fine. But we are not fucking it yet. Well, now that's an interesting idea. But I hope that one doesn't come back to bite us. You just did that for me? I did. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's what. Absolutely fucking nothing. I approve. We'll need to be well equipped for the trials ahead. Yeah, even I might get in on this. Everyone look around and consider what you might need. Hey Simon, what you said really connected with some of my own thoughts. How so? Now that we're getting a real army, it's actually more important that I'm your first slut. Well, the Doom Kings, but, you know. The important thing is that I want everyone to know it, and not just because they recognize me, so I like to make some kind of insignia of rank, and I like it to be packed with magical power too. I doubt we can make such a thing with just the resources we have now, but I'm happy to try to collect them. Great, for a start, we need some very rare sexual ingredients. We can probably only get them in the Incubus King's domain. And if that wasn't enough, we'll need some very skilled normal and sexual mages. But you like a challenge, right? It might take a while, but I'll see if I can get you that pin. You won't regret it. Welcome to Premium Steel, sir and ladies. Welcome to Premium Steel, partner. You're welcome to purchase our standard equipment or order custom jobs. Steel sword, steel axe, dirge sword, dirge axe, steel shield, steel helmet, dwarven helmet, steel armor, shining armor, full plate. Okay. Shame about no dagger, huh? Simon, I've been thinking about what you said, and I've drawn up plans for a custom helm. I'm not one for fancy equipment that requires exotic resources. I just want some good, solid armor. It wouldn't be an imposition if you did want more exotic things. Oh, I'd rather you spoil me in other ways. Anyway, what I want is a heavy helmet. It would be a little expensive and require an expert smith, but premium steel can do the job. I'll keep it in mind. We should create that helm, right? We definitely fucking create that helm, right? Not a problem. Let's come back and pick it up in a few days. Not quite done yet. They're polishing it now. Let's wait for them. There's some nice weapons here. Even among the lowly guard equipment. We're used to making do with worse, aren't we? It took me a long time to accept Miguel, but I can't get used to this mindset at all. That of a merchant. So much money as just marks on a page. It doesn't feel right using so much so easily. How many years would the average person have to slave to earn even a fraction of that? Ah, I think I understand. Is that why you became a mercenary? I'm curious why this thing is at the very, very end, but I don't think it matters timing-wise. Is that why you became a mercenary? Huh? Well, that's an interesting thought. You mean why I left instead of staying with the church armies? That was my guess anyway. I suppose you're right. Getting all your equipment and supplies from on high, it's too easy. I think it leads to complacency. Mercenaries have to earn every scrap of their pay with blood and sweat. They understand the value of life. That's a very generous take on mercenaries. Well, I never said I wasn't naive when I was young. But I think there's some truth to it. You need to have suffered to understand the consequences of your decisions. That's true. Don't ever let me forget that. Me? Remind you of that? Stay by my side just in case anyway. You got it, boss. Excuse me, your helm is done. Ooh, you done talking? Let us see. Wonderful, let me try it on. Yes, a perfect fit. Quite an imposing visage. It looks quite effective. Really? Simon, you buy a girl a new outfit and effective is the best comment you have? It was the right one. I'll thank you for it later. Who would want to fuck wearing that thing? Sometimes I really can't tell if you're joking. That was the last possible quest in the list of quests to do according to the guide, but I don't think it matters, so it's fine. Hey, had an idea. Go ahead. I've generally just counted on my luck to bring me weapons that were good enough, but I'm thinking that won't be enough, not for the things we do, so I'd like to forge some new ones, if that's possible. Of course. Did you have something in mind? Yeah, I'm not the blade fondling type, but I know good weapons when I see them. Ideally, I'd like a pair of weapons forged in the old Giovini style. I hope there are still smiths that can do it. They can probably be found, but I don't know that we can recreate Giovini forged steel. Ah, but I had an idea there too. I'd actually like to make them from dwarven steel, the really good stuff they keep hidden. Even in Genelon they kept that to themselves. I don't know if it's possible to get it at all here, but such a strong metal forge in that style. Yes, it's a good idea. I'll see what I can do. Thanks, you're the best. So, our goat, 99% of the party's strength, got a new helmet. And it's only barely better than the heavy helmet. However, I guess Simon can use the heavy helmet. If I want to. I kind of don't want to. Oh, maybe it's fine. Giovini is the... No, it's not the Not Japan place, I don't think. Giovini are the black people that were up in Aram and said that they are treated like worse than the people who have immigrated in earlier. So I don't know where they're from, but we have only seen them in Aram, right? I don't think we've seen them anywhere else. Simon, I have a weapon idea for you. I mean for me. The weapon is for me, the idea is for you. It's fine, go ahead, Altina. I've seen some sorcerers use a staff in one hand and a smaller one in the other. I'd really like to try it. But really, I don't think I could use one well enough to be useful in battle, unless it was very specifically crafted. I'm not even sure who could create such a thing. It would take elven magic, but I don't know if any elves in Arkland could do it. But I do know exactly what material we'd need. Lightwood. It can only be found in the forests of Dargelon. Sorry, that's pretty vague, but I'd like to try. We'll keep our eyes open. Father, though I am unlikely to use anything created at premium steel, I've given some thoughts to custom equipment on my own. What do you have in mind? I don't want us to waste resources on me, so I want to create something that I could use for a long time. I would like to create an arcane crystal, a magic enchanting tool that would be tuned specifically to me. I'm happy to try, but what would that require? It would take 2 resources, a decent supply of high-quality magical crystal and a rare magical item called a seer crystal. Third, we need a magical forge of great intensity. Even the Academy didn't have one. I think the Order of Yihilin Thaumaturgy is our only hope there. You're wanting to create quite the crystal, then? As I said, I would like to be able to use it for a long time. I'll keep an eye out. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's all in here. Yeah, he wanted to sell and make Seer Crystal, but he's not allowed to. So we need to solve the thaumaturgy stuff first before he can do it, I think. I know we were in here. Are we done here then, in this part? If I don't find my son soon. Yeah, I don't care about your son. Who gives a fuck? Our Yihilana was invaded and I'm still doing street cleaning magic? It feels unreal. Okay, let's go back to the cathedral. We've done everything except the palace. So let's go... Cathedral. Times like this, all an old woman like me can do is pray. Thank you for telling me he was safe. Yay, Mommy and Daddy came for me. We can't thank you enough. It's good to know there's a bit of kindness left in the city. Happy to help. This has been in the family for a long time, but we want to give it to you. Received heirloom pin. Goodbye, funny grey lady. Bye, Rick. Stay safe. Oh, what did I miss? I know there are probably other families broken apart. Yeah, we've seen like 5. But damn, it still feels good for things to work out for once. Okay, what does pin do? Straight up magic grants immunity to many status effects, but it gives luck, which is good, because luck is crit. So I think we give that to Aka, right? Because she has the highest luck. And we want her to be crit machine. and having like immunity to a bunch of stuff is really, really good. I'll escort you to the High Priestess. So, we made some connections. Janine has been contacted by people who seem willing to cooperate. I've also been contacted personally by a sister who seems to have the right goals. You're doing? That's right. The question now is, what is our exact approach? I'm sure you'll have some fucking fire to put out soon, so I want to have a clear picture of our endgame. For a start, I think the Doom King should take a largely neutral stance on religion. Most didn't know there was more than one Incubus King, so they're not sure how to read the Doom King. That means we get to shape the narrative to an extent. Therefore, I think the Doom King shouldn't be placed opposed to Ivala, just apathetic toward all religion. Of course, his suppression of Ivalan control will effectively grant power to other religions. Exactly. With the world watching, I won't be able to accept them theologically. I think I can get away with uniting with them to do good works, though. That would also serve to keep people from rallying around the church against the Doom King. It's kind of weird that she's the one with the highest luck, right? No, I mean, she has the dagger gives her luck. The dagger specifically says that it's like infused with something that makes it luckier. Don't remember what it was. Not infused, that's the wrong word, but like it's her lucky dagger, whatever. I think maybe Varia might have higher luck overall, I don't know. I'll have to check. Good, if the teachings of Ivala are as true as I believe they are, they will prove themselves in the end. For now, people who can believe whatever they fucking want, so long as it makes them do the right thing. Anyway, I'd like to make more theological decisions now, but perhaps it's too soon. Once we see if we can even work together, we'll graduate to new and more complex problems. Sounds good to me? It's been fun, Simon, and I feel we've made incredible progress. I look forward to working with you again soon. Let's see, does... A dagger uniquely weighted for Aka's fighting style. Hit, crit, and evasion up. Oh no, it doesn't even do luck. It just gives crit, which I assumed was luck. Okay, Varia... No, Varia is higher luck by 2. And she's also lower level by 3, so she does have higher luck, but not by a lot. Now it's getting really fucking interesting. It's just that the dagger gives crit chance, I guess. Palace. Simon, you feeling alright? Yes, just tired. Perhaps playing the Doom King has had more of an effect on me than I expected. You've been working almost constantly. Even I know you need to take a break sometimes. And I have all kinds of ideas for what would make a good break. Simon, what is it? We're under attack. Not an army, a single, incredibly powerful woman. Who could that be? She jumped the walls and slaughtered the orc guards. She hasn't hurt any humans, but she's demanding to fight the Doom King. Shit, I have some idea what might be happening, and it's not good. You can stop her, right? I'll do my best. Everyone, with me. Stand aside. My quarrel is with your master. Ginasta, wait. You know who I am? Then you know I will not rest until the tyrant is dead. Doom King, I will crush your reign of terror before it can truly begin. What quarrel do you have with me? You have invaded a sovereign nation and set yourself up as a tyrant. Such cannot... Wait. Something's wrong. Shadows, be gone. It's just a shell? But I thought, wait, your illusion. Simon, what are you doing here? Ginasta, please listen to me. Wait, no, it can't be. Ginasta, please, hear me out. You lied to me. You pretended to be working for good when you were only advancing your own plans. Did I lie? I think you made your own assumptions. A lie of omission is still a lie. We all must do what we can with the tools we are given, even if those tools are unpleasant. Very well, I'm listening. I fought the Incubus King here on Arkland for most of my life, until a succubus implanted me with a shard against my will. I don't intend to become a tyrant, but I won't cast this power aside when it could finish the battle I've been fighting for so long. I see. Then why this invasion of Yihilin? Are you really going to tell her, Simon? I trust your judgment, but this makes me nervous. If what you said about her is true, then she won't rest until she learns the truth. Better to be honest with her. This invasion is a ruse. Surely you noticed how swiftly and efficiently an entire kingdom was conquered. I did think it is strange, yes. The plan is for the doomed king to cut through all the corruption in Yihilin, then die and allow something healthier to grow. I see. So you've done all this for what you believe to be the greater good. You can look me in the eye and say that. Yes. I understand now. You really aren't like the other Incubus kings. You're far worse. The other tyrants will disrupt the world for a brief time before they get themselves killed. But you'll live on. Those subtle plans, done for the greater good, have a far greater chance of becoming true tyranny. You believe that I won't give up power when the plan is complete? You might. This time. But are you going to stand idly by after that, while there is evil in the world? No. You'll keep acting in the greater good, year after year, until the power corrupts you utterly. And then you'll have the world in your fist. I cannot allow this. Is this any different from you entering countries and slaying their lead? Enough! Consider this an act of mercy. If you want to kill Simon, you'll have to get through us first. I'll break your hold on your slaves first, and take your head. That didn't go well. That's fine. We'll just beat her. She did almost one-shot the healer, but thankfully we have Hilstara here who can shield wall, and then we don't have to deal with it, so it's fine. 3k? That's a lot of damage. Can I dominate you? Please tell me I can dominate you. That, like, healed her. That's not good. Did I unequip Karina's wand without equipping a new wand? I think I unequipped Karina's wand without equipping a new one. And she currently has no gear. I think Karina currently doesn't have a single item on her. Or at least no wand. She probably has other gear, but she doesn't have a wand. You know, you live and you learn. Raise an ally's physical abilities. Okay, Simon, you're gonna have to carry here. She's immune to Unified Strike. Is the issue. Actually, this doesn't take a turn. I can change Karina to someone else. Who would I want Karina to be instead? I could change her to... Kum? Yeah, she doesn't have a staff. My bad. Mm. If you put Arcane, I will flip off. Just so you know, I wasn't gonna do that. She's not currently that good for it, I don't think. Every second turn she does the insane high damage burst. Never mind, she did it there in one turn. Can I even kill you? Do I have the damage to kill you? You keep healing. I think I just have to like burst her down. Oh, you're out of mana. That's not good. God damn it, I just barely don't have enough. Okay, please just die! I beg you! What do you mean evade? Oh my god, we got... I saved right before the fight. I just wanted to win it on my first try. Karina. Actually, I don't think... Do we even... Hilstora is kind of useless, I feel. Not useless, but I don't know how good she actually is. You resist like everything Robin does, which sucks. Actually, let's do this. Give you the Crusader Staff. And then... remove Robin and put in... Let's see how... Actually, no, Althena wouldn't do shit. Let's see how Varia does. Frenzy is a balanced defense to begin an all-out assault. Servant's Frenzy's overwhelming energy improves offense and health. Not bad. Okay, that sucked ass. She just blocked all of our attacks. Shield wall. Crit! Okay, yeah, this is a lot better. We did it. 9,999 experience. She gained active defense. Yeah, she would have fucking needed that, dude. Then she wouldn't die in one hit every time. Var is now level 34. Altina is now 35. Kumdump is now 36. Yar is 36 as well. This, the wrong hero. Defeat Ginasta. An achievement I just got. This, I see. You really aren't controlling their minds or dominating them. If I could fight the battle again. You're even more dangerous than I thought. You have to be stopped. You can't fight any longer. You're right. I've honed my talents to fight single opponents, not groups like this. I surrender. What are you going to do with me, oh noble tyrant? Did he give her the side eye? No. Why did it turn out like this? I really thought you two would get along. What do we do, Simon? I don't want her dead, yet she seems too strong to leave alive. I agree it's a risk, but if we kill someone like Ginasta, then our criticisms will have some merit. I think you can win me over with such displays. Robin, would it be possible to bind her in this weakened state somehow? The principle is sound, but it will be difficult. And I suppose we have no choice but to begin immediately. So, I am your prisoner now. I won't lie and pretend otherwise, but I would prefer it if you walked out of that cell on our side. I don't hate you, you know. I understand the appeal of such a path. But I chose to resist that temptation. I'm sorry, but there can be no agreement between us. I will leave you alone for now. I think you actually end the section by talking to Ginasta again. So we will not be talking to her until we have done everything else. Hello, Robin. Father. I'm sorry, I'm just tired from my exertions. Wait, am I fucked? Oh no, research. Wait. We've done this in the wrong order somehow. She's supposed to have dialogue here after we did the Magical Affairs quest. And she doesn't. Because we did the Ginasta thing. What's our earliest save? It's here, right? If I go back to the palace. Okay, good. We haven't triggered it yet here. I don't know what we did to trigger the Ginasta fight then. What does she say? Did we do her quest by this point? Where are we in her in the quest here? Let me see. Let me go down and see if we've done the research. Yeah, I never went back. I definitely never went back after we did the thaumaturgy thing. But she's done the things here, right? Yeah, okay. So there's no special dialogue. They just want you to talk to her. Yeah, okay. There's no special dialogue. I thought that there would be special dialogue, but there's not. There's only what's it called? The default dialogue, but you do need to talk to her for like once here, I suppose. That makes sense. Okay, so we didn't fuck anything up, I don't think. You seem thoughtful. What's on your mind? Yara's work to create relationships between humans, succubi, and orcs. I'll admit, I was skeptical about this one at first. It strikes me as too great of a risk. But I've come to think I was naive. Would it really be possible for an army to occupy the city and then change nothing societally? My thought was that it would be better to face that fact head-on rather than trying to avoid it. Well, as I said, my opinion has changed. We've seen many couples get together for a night, if not forever. It's nice. Maybe I'm just emotional, but I like to see a few things of simple beauty come out of this. I'm glad you approve of what you've seen. I hope as our work advances, the societal aspects will get easier. Janine, is everything alright? I'm just tired. Thank you for speaking with me, Simon. You're a good friend. What happened? You mean that the couples who come together? The relationships? Yeah, it's just like succubi and other people, you know, forming relationships, the invading army. And then people who couldn't before forming new ones now. Hello, Ralk. I joined the soldiers in the bar the other day. How did it go? I confess I was skeptical at first. I am still unsure of the purpose of their gathering. Orcs drink because they want to be drunk. This seemed to be an exercise in bonding. I'd say that's an accurate description. How did it go? Most of the men say I talk too much. Well, I suppose it's good to counter the orc stereotype. They are simple men with simple desires, almost a reflection of my own brute nature in a distorted mirror. But they like to talk about guard duties, the difficulties of command, and gossip around the palace. I understand these things. For the most part, I did not drink. My inhibitions need no lowering, but they didn't seem to notice. So in the end, I believe they have provisionally accepted me as one of them. They were quite insulting about my armor, but in a genial way. They had the armorers make something new for me, and I must admit, it is superior to what I utilized before. Good. I hope this will be a step in the right direction. We shall see. You one of good humans, maybe can join party. Yeah. We don't talk to Bali until we found all the orcs either. Hard job, must look at room and secret entrance. Guard fancy shares? No understand. Can't talk, guard. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's go orc hunting. So there's one in here, apparently. Where the fuck you at, orc? I don't understand how everyone can just go on, even if we weren't handed a crushing defeat. I assume it's you? Me, I'm help with clothes. Did someone order you to do that? No, I'm just help. Clothes easy. Is that useful behavior? It's certainly strange. I guess this one counts. We'll see what I can do with him later. Me, I'm keep doing clothes. Clothes easier than fighting. You know what? Rock on, man. Have I talked to you? I really like baking. It's weird. I don't get off on it or anything, but I just enjoy it. Hey, Commander, everybody seems weirded out that I just want to bake things. You're human. You know why? Not many of them have experience with succubi doing things that aren't sexual, and to be fair, no need to be bashful. I've seen enough erotic bakers in my time. But I don't know, I just like it. Hey, maybe you're a good candidate. You paired up with anyone right now? No, I just joined up with you. I hardly know anyone here. You like humans? Yeah, I've never had too much urge to mess with their souls, but they're fun to fuck. But given how scared everyone seems, maybe it's not possible. I just want to find someone to be with. Great, find some nice human baker and get together with him. Huh? Yara can tell you more later, but we're encouraging relationships between humans and succubi. Oh, I get it. I can't promise anything, but I'll keep my eyes open. Hey, what? I actually would like to fuck another cook if possible. I want to have someone to bake with. What? The orcs always leave everything such a mess. Sir, not to bother you, but maybe you could actually do something about that. What exactly is the problem? The orcs always tromp straight through here, with their boots muddy and everything. I wouldn't complain, but you seem reasonable so far, and it's so much of a pain and completely unnecessary. I'm sure the idea of things being dirty is alien to them, so they're just not thinking about it. I'll speak with the commander and see if they can't learn to clean off their boots. Oh, I feel bad for even bringing it up now, but thank you, we appreciate it. I guess I have to talk to Orkent again. Fucking... What are you doing there, Janine? Janine just Blair Witching in the corner, looking at a wall. So I'm expected to talk to her? No, did you not listen to me? I said that we finished the segment when we talked to Ginasta. I'm pretty sure. Though I'm expected to leave from here, I still feel like an interloper in human lands. Janine? Oh, I'm gonna talk to Janine. It's just I said I was talking to Orkent, so I'll talk to Orkent. Our forces are an ugly mix of veterans, newly spawned, wounded, and Balia's test. It's difficult to judge our size. Okay. I thought that you would have something to say about it. Oh wait, we're the fucking orc commander. What am I talking about? We have to find all the orcs before we talk to Balia. I've been staying in contact with the religious groups you and Sarai have been sending my way. How are they doing? Right now, they all seem focused on narrow goals that can help us. The elves and the cult want stability, and the succubi want legitimacy. I'm sure once things become more established, they'll begin theological quarrels, of course, but for now we have some peace. Good. I hope in the long term this will make the Church of Ivala easier to handle. We can hope. Despite my cynicism, I still feel that this is a sign that people are good at heart. Janine, if I may ask, what do you believe? You've been very casual about using all these religions for our benefit. You don't believe in any of them, right? I don't. I was raised a devout Ivalan, of course, but now I don't think I can bring myself to believe in anything. I've seen too much pain and suffering to believe this world is governed by anything benevolent. There are counter-arguments, of course. Oceans of ink have been spilled on the theological question of evil, but in my heart of hearts, I cannot believe them. I would much rather believe only chaos controls this world than that any being would want this. I can't say that there isn't comfort in believing in a greater power, but I believe there's comfort without one too. How so? If there are no meddling forces, then everything in the world you see, good or evil, was created by us. That means we can change it. We may not like the world we have, but we're free to create a new one. That's an uplifting way to look at it, and I do take some comfort in the signs I see that people are inherently good. I'm getting the sense that you disagree. After everything I've seen, I wouldn't trust in the goodness of humanity either. But I'm not here to preach. Hold on to what sustains you. It's grimly encouraging to know that you will always have a more depressing view of the world than I do. Really, Simon, thank you. I feel much better now. It's so scary trying to do my job with all the monsters around. Blah, 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 blah. Orkins say no enter because Fima is there? No understand. 70, dang. Okay, what do we have left? We have, I think I got all of them. Yeah, we got 6. There are 6. We got all 6. So let's go talk to Balia. We got all the 6 orcs. Actually, wait. Talk to Yara? Where the fuck is Yara? There you are. Incubus King? Balia has a request for you. What? I thought you were going to ask. Very well. Balia wants to set up a breeding chamber for orcs and succubi. Is that possible? They're already fucking. Do we really need a place for it? My understanding is that it would be more effective for the development if the process was contained. I think we can manage that. It's not a hard sell to let the succubi know they have orc cocks on hand in one easy location. Where should it be? Room with Orkent and company? It would probably be better if we established a location well away from operations, but close enough for Balia to reach it easily. Right, got it. Consider it done then. Thanks. We're gonna go back and talk to Balia. Fucking, you're so needy. We're gonna talk to everyone, okay? I'm equally as completionist as you. Okay, let's go check out the breeding chamber and make a new design. That was fun. I know you're not as interested as I am, for some reason, but I really appreciate... Balia, please interact with the rest of the party. Yeah, fair. Okay, I misunderstood. Balia is the best. I love Balia. I know you're not as interested as I am, for some reason, but I really appreciate how much attention you give the important stuff. Well, the orcs are critical to our plans, but your enthusiasm is infectious. Pretty soon we'll be making new batches of orcs that are smarter, tougher, and more disciplined. We're actually quite close to having an adequate base for further development. Then we can make some more interesting choices. I look forward to it. Kinda weird watching all the orcs and succubi fuck. Feeling possessive? Huh? Of the orcs. I don't get it. I wondered if you either had parental feelings about the orcs as their creator, or you were interested in them yourself. Of course I'm interested in orcs. Haven't you been Oh! No, I'd never fuck an orc. Working with them is the best, but why would I do that? That'd be like you, I don't know, fucking a book or something? I see. Then why is it weird to watch them? Because, I don't know, it's distracting. We can have other covers supervising them if you want. Well, I'll leave it to your work. Hey, wait! Are you seriously just going to walk away? Do you need something else? I really don't get it. Why don't you just fuck me? You said you didn't want that? Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh, come on! Look, I mostly just want to work with orcs, but my body has other needs. They distract me, even if I try to take care of them myself. Can you just take care of that for me, as a business thing? It'll work more efficiently after, I promise. No. Huh? What do you want then? Let me try to remember. I remember discussing your long-term orc plans. Before that was orc distribution equations. Before that, something else. Right, you said something about not being interested in people who weren't interested. Not sure I get it. But look, I'm not just asking you at random. I could fuck the orcs or guards if I wanted that. I like you. As far as other people go, you actually know some about orcs, and you don't try to talk to me about boring things. But I guess if you really don't want to fuck me... I didn't say that. Ah, then can we? And there we go. We got her. Orc breeding savant. Balia joins the harem. We got her. Pokemon collecting sound. That felt great. I can think way clearer now. I'm going to go back to work now, but maybe I'll let you know when I'm having trouble focusing again. So glad to help. I don't know why more masters aren't like you. It'd make everything way easier. Alright, just one last decision to make. We're not ready to begin production of any final form of orc, but I can focus on improving various qualities to get closer to that point. I'd rate our current resources: Strength 8, Intelligence 7, Discipline 7. Remember, we need plenty of all free resources, just a few unique orcs aren't enough. What do you think, it would be better to balance them? If you're in a hurry, why not? If you want to do anything really interesting though, I'll need to expand. Robin could help with that. So to recap, yeah, we want intelligence. Sounds great. Would you have been happy with anything I said? Yep. I look forward to working with you, Balia. Me too, this'll be fun. Yeah. Anything else to say? I'm not usually into this other people thing, but you're alright. We found so many seed orcs. And then we can fuck her if we want. Breeding chamber is nice, but must focus on quest. The upside of that new breeding chamber is that there are fewer assholes bothering me most of the time. You don't participate yourself? Nah, don't get the appeal. Fascinating, I had no idea that. Don't start with me, you moralistic fuck. So you just lack interest? Yeah, don't see the point. Killing is better. Fair enough. What? Father. Yes, Robin? Earlier you asked if everything's alright. My answer, though honest, was not complete. Father, I wonder if this was the dialogue I was supposed to get, but I didn't because I triggered so many other things, and I had to like reload the area. Father, I don't know how to begin. Oh. Okay. I like this development that's gonna come up, but I've been dreading the chat reaction to the development that's coming up. So, we'll see what you think about it. Is there anything I could do to lose your love and respect? I can't imagine the Robin I know doing anything that would lose it. Are you certain? What's wrong, Robin? Please, can you just listen until I'm done, please? Of course. I want you to know that I've worked hard not to be unfair to you. Very hard. Handling the link between you and the Doom King, it would only have taken a small mistake to corrupt myself. One little mistake and you would only have had one way to save my life. You understand? I thought you might, but please, let me finish. What I feel... When I was younger, I thought it was just a little girl's crush, but it hasn't faded. For years I said nothing, because I thought it could only come between us, and I don't want to risk everything you are to me. But I still want. It's only become more difficult. I'm happy you found someone in Aka and the others, and I can even understand how someone like Trin is expedient. But Balia, it felt so unfair. Why can't I have what I want? Just because I'm careful and responsible, I can't. So many times I consider making a mistake. Just one little mistake. But I haven't, because I don't want to do anything to damage our relationship. Yet now I've said all this, because I can't hold it back any longer. Now, please say something. You haven't lost any of my respect, Robin. Let me be honest with you as well. I thought about you as my daughter for a long time. It would be difficult to change what that means to me. I worry that everything in my life is being converted into sex, because of the soul fragment. Respect leads there, friendship leads there. I worry that one day that will be the only way I can interact with the world. I see. Thank you for being so direct with me. I'm sorry I'm not finished. I raised you to be your own woman, Robin, and to make your own decisions. I meant it when I said I respected you, and that includes taking what you say seriously. If that is truly what you want, I'm not going to dismiss it out of hand. I'm so relieved. I'll need time to think about this, of course. Of course, but may I hug you? Would that be strange? It never will be. I assume we will keep this between us until we have discussed it further. Of course. I'm very glad I spoke up. Thank you. That's the scene for sure. I feel so much closer to you now that I'm no longer keeping the truth bottled inside. Yeah, I mean... stepdaughter, I guess. It's actually a very sweet scene. I really like their relationship. And I mean, it makes sense given how giga juiced he is in like every respect. Dude does everything. Whew. Huh? Sweet Home Alabama. No. It's not Sweet Home Alabama. Okay, I'm gonna assume that I haven't done any steps and just double check back so I don't miss anything obvious, but one of the steps is to talk to that succubus, I think, because it's the only succubus in here. Salty Home Alabama. Yeah, that's fair. It is Salty Home Alabama. Okay, so we talked to that succubus. We talked to the one in the center of the Rose District. Yeah, we talked to the woman here. There's supposed to be one outside the bar here. Yeah, we talked to you. We have talked to you. Yeah, we talked to you as well, the east guy at the exit. We have talked to the old woman at the slums. Wait, there's a fucking quest log for this shit. Motherfucker! I keep forgetting there's a quest log for me to check this shit. I've already got everyone. Yeah, that's fair. I was really hoping that wasn't gonna happen. Yeah, I get that. Okay, where the fuck is Janine? Is she at the... It said she was at the secret tunnel, but I think I already talked to her, right? That was who I talked to before. So she's not here. So we're good. Right? Or is she somewhere else up here? What the fuck? Is she... here? No. No idea where Janine is. Yeah, Janine is definitely becoming a part of the harem. Everyone is. We're a sex god. It's going to happen. East steward in the center core of the Arcan Inn. Merchant quarters. We already entered in here, right? We already got the bar here. Yeah, we did everything in here. I think we got everyone here, right? Get official sanctioning from the Empress. Official sanction from the Empress and... Okay, I think we got everyone there. That part's fine. Okay. Maybe I should have done this in order, so I didn't have to like look through and go a little bit lost everywhere. But I think we've done most of what I have to do. One thing we do now is the thing here, which is why have you brought me here? If you mean to kill me, be done with it. We don't want you dead. We simply wanted to discuss Yihilin's policies. I see. But I'm only the ambassador to Ardaheim. Why summon me? Many other diplomats fell in the battle. You will retain your position, but you will also delegate responsibilities to other ambassadors. Why me? The Doom King knows of your work during the Ardfort Summit. I suppose I should be glad he was impressed, but what happens now? I didn't think Incubus Kings engaged in diplomacy. You know, there's more than one. I will make this easier. A woman said as much during the summit, if only we had listened to her. But I suppose that time has passed, and now we must cooperate. That's clearly the path you've chosen, since you look human under that armor. Yes, I think this will be the best path for Yihilin going forward. Very well. I cannot abandon my country if my skills can do something to help it. I'm glad to find you so reasonable. If we want to avoid violence, we need legitimacy as soon as possible. That's all well in theory, but are the Doom King's policies compatible with humanity? This won't be like the Incubus King. The Doom King doesn't want to change most of Yihilin's relations to other nations. However, all negotiations of troops stationed on our border, control of the passages through Yihilin will cease immediately. That won't go over well with our neighbors, but I can't say having them there made me too comfortable. Is that all? He would also like to increase trade. Naturally, many will refuse to trade with us, so restrictions on any who will should be lowered. That's a good idea, but I'm afraid it's too far outside my area of expertise even to delegate. Very well, we'll find someone else. Now, with the Doom King's commands out of the way, I would like us to discuss what would be best for Yihilin. I believe we are mostly agreed. Good. You know, you remind me of someone in a strange way, but no, that's nothing. Now that we've set most of our core policies, is there anything you'd like to bring up? For one, I hope the Doom King will not abandon the poorest of our nation. He's already made things much worse. With our regular guards to keep the orcs in check, many outlying communities will be viciously raided. The Doom King believes all orcs belong to him. He will be sweeping the countryside for rogue orcs. I'm skeptical, but I suppose we will see. Though it isn't an immediate concern, we need to be prepared for a delegation from Ardaheim. As soon as the pass is clear, they will send one to test the situation. Receive them like you normally would and do what you can to reassure them. If the Doom King doesn't destroy everything before they arrive, perhaps we will be able to put our hearts into the negotiations. What about Aram? I don't expect a delegation from them immediately. We will likely need to slowly begin building relations anew. And do what you can to begin the process. I will get started. There's a great deal of work to do. Is there anything you need from us? Please do speak with an expert to set up economic policies, as discussed earlier. Otherwise, if you wish to enact such policies, even a tyrant will need the support of the nobility. They are in utter disarray, so you may be able to support those who would accept this. You should have a noble liaison on staff. Please speak to them and arrange things. Understood? I will summon you again when our work has progressed further. Good, and if I may say one more thing. Your Doom King did less damage than one might expect. Perhaps this will work out. Yeah, I wonder why. Okay, Miguel, help. Miguel, solve. Miguel, fix. Miguel, an unrelated matter, if you have a moment. What is it? I wanted to lower Yihilin's trade restrictions to try to keep up trade, but the ambassador suggested I should speak to an expert. Well, my experience with trade policies from the other side, but I'll see what I can do. The basic idea is fine. It's true that we'll need more trading partners to make up for those we lose. But if we make it too easy for other nations, they'll trample over local Yihilini industries. Given that Ardaheim and Aram are likely to increase their tariffs and restrictions, we'll have to be cautious. I doubt it can make up for much, but I was hoping we might be able to trade some magical resources with the Orgasmic Empire. Good idea. Set up trade with them. I mean, it's like the easiest win ever. And then Yara said that Genalon was interested in trading with them. Maybe we could act as a stop on that trade route. I'm a little out of my element, but I'll do my best to look into both. Good. Otherwise, you can craft balanced trade policies. Not my own, but you can tell the ambassadors I'll make sure it gets done. Let me see if Janine teleports like the quest says. She does. Great. You and Miguel have put together quite an economic plan. They did just talk about establishing intercontinental trade routes. There's teleportation and stuff. Maybe it's possible. You and Miguel have put together quite an economic plan. I'm impressed. Also, there's Succubi Fly, right? Maybe it's fine. They've already said they traded with the elves, didn't they? Didn't they say they traded with the elves a little bit? When we were there? I'm glad the realities of the situation make it somewhat difficult to do as much as we'd like. No, I already feel as if we're seeing fruits of our plan. Yeah, that's true. Taxes, for example. We used to be always strapped for cash between greedy nobles and useless bureaucrats, but this invasion let us cut away most of the fat, and on top of that we can blame the higher taxes on the Doom King. Once the economy picks up, we should be able to do a great deal to truly improve Yihilin. Yes, I hope we see things play out more or less smoothly. I've been doing some thinking about my legacy, if that makes sense. Part of me does want to be a beloved ruler, a greater part of me than I would like to admit. But ultimately, I want to leave Yihilin better than I found it. If I am remembered as the queen who lost Yihilin, but it prospers because of me, then I will be content. Good. You can find your worth in what other people think of you. Maybe not in the masses, but I do care what some think of me, like you. In the end, I hope that both of us agree that we did the right thing. Your opinion means a great deal to me. You have no idea how much it will mean to me if you thank me for this in the end, instead of cursing me. We'll just have to support each other then. Hello, I desperately hope you have brought me here in my professional capacity. Yes, please put any such concerns to rest. I understand you represent the nobility to the crown. My predecessor would have said that. I was his understudy until the battle cost him his life. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't be. He was a crusty old fool who kept trying to pinch my ass. I heard from the ambassadors that you are somewhat reasonable. Perhaps we can work together for the good of Yihilin. I believe we can. I don't know how much use I can be to you, however. The nobility is in utter disarray. We may be willing to help support them rebuilding, but we would prefer to support those favorable to the new status quo. We are so going to fuck her, SMH. Kirby, what game did you think this was? We are the sex demon! Well, that's better than I was expecting. I can help you do this. It's playing dirty, but you can be certain they will be playing dirty with you. I'm glad to have your support. However, I would like to give you a team, including Succubi. An even more based one. Succubi? I suppose I'll do my best. Let's discuss the exact details. I believe this is workable. I will go assemble my team, and then I will operate from the palace as best I can. Please, do speak to me when you want to help fund these efforts. It will likely help the ambassador's efforts as well. Good, we'll speak again soon. Please excuse the informality, but I'll be operating from here until I get a proper office. I see you've gone straight to work. Yes, I believe I've made good progress. However, I've also been reconsidering the events of the invasion. Many nobles died. Looking over those deaths, they seem statistically improbable. Don't misunderstand, I can approve of such a ruthless approach. Not the response I would have expected. We nobles are taught from a young age to be ruthless in pursuing our goals. I can see this is an extension of that. Having said that, I think consolidating your control from now on would be better served by less blunt instruments. And you think you can help? Without question, you've done an impressive job of consolidating your support among nobles, but you still need an insider's knowledge. However, this task will require use of the same discretionary funds used for many other tasks. I mean, I do hate the fucking fank emotes. You have the power to remove them. But I do love them. I really love them. Oh my god, no, no, I got got. I got got by the love-hate emote. No! I got by the love-hate emote. No! Motherfucker, man! Oh. God damn it. It's up to you how aggressive you want me to be. If you do choose to fund me, my work will assist the ambassadors as well. Let me know. Yeah. Double campaign. Though the work is slow, we will begin doing what we can to secure your rule. Unless you're calling me here due to new complications, you work very fast. I've addressed the matters you raised. How have things gone on your end? Fairly well. I'm still sorting through the chaos and finding new staff, but we've been able to respond well in communications with other nations. How would you judge their attitude? Are they willing to accept everything? Cautiously, perhaps. It will take time to build anything like trust. So overall, our position is strong. Given the circumstances, far stronger than anyone would have a right to expect. But ultimately, you have control of the official narrative coming out of Yihilin. I can only pray that this is for the best. Finally, I just want to say that this invasion was less apocalyptic than I imagined. I hope we can move past this one day, one way or another. That's all I can ask. Thank you for your work. That's enough playing king. Let's go talk to our real queen. Someone... Hey, Kirby, what are you talking about? Actually, no, we are fucking her. Fuck! But we can't fuck her anymore. So this is the opposite. This is when we started by fucking and then we stopped being able to fuck them. So this is like the inverse of the normal routine. Doom King, is that you? Yes, that's me. I think it's adorably silly, but it will do for now. What exactly needs to happen now to make this official? Yeah, but we can't fuck her anymore. You're fairly confident in your control of the country. Reasonably so. That's putting it mildly. It sounds to me like you accomplished a lot of goals, even while wasting so much energy trying to reduce suffering. Anyway, I'm sure you have enough to deal with. I'm bored anyway. Let me take a little of your burden. I'll make the official announcement approving of your control of Yihilin. That will make this an official incubus kingdom, so to speak. Though you're still my vassal, that will entitle you to a certain degree of respect. Having said that, it's not as if we're governed by any real laws. The other incubus king on Arkland won't stay quiet forever. Yes, but I've always known we'll have to deal with him sooner or later. Well, make sure you're prepared. My part in any war would have to be limited, but I'm sure you'll manage. Meanwhile, is there anything else that needs to be done? I'll take care of it, really. Your life is going to be hard enough from now on. You deserve a break. Thank you, Estera. You know how I want you to pay me back? Kill me. What the fuck? Flash over here? Okay. We have food shortages in... Yawn. If you're bored, you can just tell me to stop reporting. You don't have to say yawn every time. Yawn! This is all boring as shit. Isn't anything interesting happening? Other than the new Incubus King taking over Yihilin? What the fuck? So you weren't listening then, either. I thought you took that too well. That bastard! Let's invade him! What's that, Riola? You're showing signs of life? You interested in going to war? I will do whatever my master commands. Damn right you will! He's been officially recognized, plus there are, you know, a ton of mountains in the way. Then let's go through Ardaheim or Aram. Please, Incubus King, we aren't prepared for... Wait, hold it? If this guy's an Incubus King too, then what do people call me? Well, he seems to have taken the name Doom... He's taken my name? That's what he's done! If I'm not the Incubus King, what am I? This stupid little empire doesn't even matter without a nice title. I've always wondered, if you rule an empire, why aren't you an emperor? Apologies, my lord, forgive my... Holy shit! I'm a fucking emperor! This is awesome! I am the Incubus Emperor! From this day forth, anyone who refers to me by my old title will be executed! As you command, Incubus Emperor. For my first action as Incubus Emperor, I must take my acts of sexual perversion to glorious new heights! First, I demand that you bring me 27,000 wheels of cheese! At once, Incubus Emperor. 27,000 wheels of cheese? What? Oh, I love the Incubus Emperor so much. That's one guy we can't fuck, okay? I think. I don't think we can. Why that number specifically? Dude, he keeps track of how many people he has under him, okay? What the fuck, man? By the way, shouldn't there be more stuff in the House of Petition soon? Yeah, you're right. You're right. We should go back and check. So, I think he just found a shard. I think he's probably like the most pathetic person ever, but he just found a shard somewhere. And it's like, it happened to be the biggest shard. And he was so weak, it like corrupted his mind immediately. Oh, there's someone there. He could have been a Chosen, actually. We don't know anything about them. Maybe he is a Chosen who got a shard. Who fucking knows? Hey, got a proposal for you. What is it? I'm here on behalf of folks in the slums. We didn't really trust you monster types at first, but you've been alright. The problem is, mostly noble types get to ask. It's a pain in the ass to get all the way over here, this part of the city from the slums. And I'm not just whining. A lot of hard-working folks who don't have the time or energy to get over here, and the nobles straight up throw some out. The petitioners have struck me as generally wealthy. You have a suggestion for changing this? Yeah, build another one of these places in the slums. Let us ask there. You realize, of course, that not all nobles who make requests here get them fulfilled. Come on, we're poor. We're way more used to not getting our way, but we'd like to at least ask. Maybe we can only do so much, but if you give a shit about us, you don't need to convince me. I'm already predisposed toward your position. That means you agree, right? Yes, I think this could go a long way toward balancing Yihilin, but we need to consider what it would cost to run another House of Petitions. Well, I'm volunteering my time. I want this to get done. Yeah, of course. Right? Yeah. Great, we know it will take a while to build and all that, but we'll look forward to it. Yeah, we got it. We did everything in there. We did the lost kid thing. We have... Did we talk to Sarai after doing all the... Yeah, we did talk to Sarai after doing all the... Okay, this is weird. Let's hope it's possible. There's only one quest left. And it says to talk to Deneen in the secret tunnels. So, I mean, please be there. She's not here, is she? We just have to turn the quest in. Because we found all the candidates. There's only 6 candidates to find. I think we've done literally every other quest, by the way. I think that's it. Rick's family. Yeah, we've done everything. Okay. Is it Kaski Nasta is here? Let me see what she has to say in her, yeah, nothing. It's for the Succubi to come in and fuck the orcs whenever they want. Let me talk to her in here. You anything to say? Maybe it's just because I've, like, moved you. You're here now. No, we're gonna keep working. I'm not gonna redo everything if I'm too late, but it would be nice if, you know. Okay, I think what's keeping it is we haven't talked to Ginasta, so let's talk to Ginasta. It's probably just that this is keeping up the thing. Relationship minus 50? Hello, Ginasta. Hello, Simon. Or should I say Doom King? Simon. I hope your conditions are as comfortable as they can be, given the restriction spells. It is comfortable enough. I've been a prisoner several times. Usually I'm being tortured, fucked, or both. But your people, they actually seem to care for my comfort. It's been a long time since I relaxed like this. It won't work. I think I'm trying to seduce you to the side of evil with a comfortable prison cell. I guess it does sound ridiculous put that way. No, your intentions are far more insidious. You would blind me with all the good you wrap around the evil at your core. I don't see how this discussion can move forward. You believe my actions evil? For my part, I believe that you acting unchecked would cause more suffering in the end. Yes, we disagree, and the matter came to violence, and due to my misunderstandings, you overcame me. Is there anything I could even theoretically do to gain your respect, or is the soul fragment forced on me a permanent marker of contempt? Give up the shard! That's completely impossible. Huh. Guess none of the Incubus Kings I've met even tried it. But that doesn't matter. I'd also respect your choice if you chose not to use that power. Will you? No. I suppose I should leave you alone. Simon, wait. I wouldn't say I have contempt for you. I believe you're a good man making mistakes. Those mistakes mean that you have to be stopped, but I don't despise you. I may change nothing in our actions, but I'm glad to hear it. Now, I would despise you if I thought you were trying to manipulate me into becoming your slave. I've gotten that a lot, honestly. Incubus King seems to have no idea how human beings work. I don't know what good my words do, but I assure you I only want to convince you by reason. And I appreciate it. Not that it will be effective, but I don't mind if you visit, or send others. It can get boring in here. I figured you could just meditate on your righteous fury. I'm not so inhuman as that. Now, before you worry, I'll tell you this. We are not going to be convincing her of shit here. But maybe we can get her back to neutral. Ah, I remember you. We met briefly after I killed the tyrant at their gathering. Hero Lady is still scary. Hero Lady? Cum Dump is bad at names, but you are Hero Lady. Cum Dump? Yes? Okay. Nice to meet you properly, I guess. If Hero Lady stops being so scary, Cum Dump will like her lots. If I may ask, how did you get that name? The other succubi were mean to Comdump. They said that was all she was good for. Then the soldiers were mean too, and boring. Comdump got tired. But then Simon stopped being a mean and let Comdump love him, and he loved Comdump back, and everything was wonderful. He didn't make you like this? Huh? Hero Lady wants Comdump to stop being Comdump. Hero Lady is mean. Wait, don't cry! Yeah. Your behavior is strange to me, but I don't mean to judge it. I'm glad you feel free to be yourself. Well, that is because of Simon. Simon loves Comdump and helps her be nicer and smarter. Comdump is saying this so that Hero Lady will understand Simon is nice and then help us. I appreciate the notice. Yep. Okay, Comdump needs to go do pretty magic now, but Comdump will come back to keep Hero Lady company. I look forward to it. She's so fucking good, man. Oh, I love them. Ah, you're the other succubus I met at the gathering. Yeah, back then I really thought we might end up working together. I just wish you weren't also such a monster. It's scary, anyone having that much power. Please don't tell me you're going to give a lecture on me being a tyrant just like those I slay. What? No. I mean, yeah, you're a kind of tyrant, but tyrants can be good. Can't say I agree. I'm serious, somebody's always going to be in charge, so it's just a matter of it being the right person. You are surprisingly loyal. Most succubi I know would have left as soon as their king was at a disadvantage. That's because Simon is great. He doesn't just want power, he wants to make things better for everyone. That's what all tyrants believe they're doing. Really? Even the fucklord? I suppose not. She fucking got you there. Your argument fucking disintegrated. One sentence and she obliterated anything you've ever said. But it changes nothing. Great evil can still be done while attempting to pursue good. I've been wondering, is there a place for succubi in the world you're trying to create? Why wouldn't there be? You're oddly sexual, but for the most part you seem as good or evil as anyone else to me. If a nation of succubi wants to have an incubus king, then who are you to stop them? It would never end with just that. The shards drive them to dominate, and your leader is hardly evidence against that. Is it really the shards though? Because every other race seems to like to conquer things too. I've never claimed that the shards are unique in their tyranny, but they are a particularly egregious example. Yeah, you're right, Marcus. She is a fucking idiot. I doubt I'll be able to convince you. Arguments like this really aren't my thing. Any chance you let me try to seduce you? Simon said to leave you alone, but if you request it... No. Aw. You don't like succubi? Everyone can take their pleasure where they like. I have dedicated my life to justice. But you're no virgin, and you haven't been since that well before you started going up against Incubus Kings. Does that matter? Well, it does to me, damn. You're no fun. Apologies, I don't really understand your way of thinking. I don't get how you and Simon don't just fuck. You're so alike. We found female Simon. We're getting her down. Hello. Ah, you're the queen of this country, so that can only mean... But there's no controlling magic on you. I see. Why did you attack my kingdom? You have to understand, you're supporting a tyrant unless you... We didn't ask for your help. You decided to come here and assaulted the palace of your own volition. I apologize for any harm or offense caused, but I would do it again. Such tyrants are the greatest threat to our world. They must be stopped, and that goes double for the subtle evils. He's using you, you know, trying to get to me through you. My stream just stops. My laptop wasn't ready. It can't handle the truth. But you'll see. They'll all see one day. Female Simon is right here. You think I'm a child to be manipulated so easily? No, truthfully, I did not come here to accuse you at all. That's good, Sandy Beach. I was making fun of what you said, so you missed nothing. You think I'm a tyrant too, don't you? No, I wouldn't pass that judgment on you. I lie awake at night, wondering if I have done the right thing, yet I could do so little to help my people before. From what I gathered from the people of Yihilin, you seem to be a good ruler, but you're making a mistake, trusting him. That is where I cannot agree with you. Even if everything you said about Simon is true, blaming him alone would be wrong. wanted this. Maybe not this exactly, but something like it. I wanted it before I ever met him. This tyranny you fight so courageously, it exists in the hearts of everyone. Tyrants like the Incubus King are only the most notable. I don't agree. Even if you were an evil woman, you are still mortal. You would rule a kingdom for a lifetime and then die. But these tyrants are immortal. Not only do they reign until they are stopped, their very presence pollutes the world around them. I can see that we won't be coming to an agreement anytime soon. But I apologize for judging you earlier. I was wrong to assign you so little agency. Just know that you will come to regret this decision. You're right. We won't come to an agreement easily. I can see myself regretting our methods, but trusting Simon? Never. Well, I won't disturb you any longer. Please inform your guards if you need anything. Thank you. Okay, is she back here now? Where are you? Going back, I will after we finish her dialogue. Well, get on with it. What are you here to say? I'm just wondering what you intend to do, aside from killing me. I'm not sure what you mean. Would you then go on and reveal the truth? Tear down anything the Doom King has accomplished? No, good ends produced through evil means may be tainted, but to destroy them would also be an act of evil. Me when I yep. Don't think I haven't considered just letting this go. I can't condone your actions, but there are other tyrants doing horrible things. You're still the greatest threat, but it would be so easy to ignore that for a while. I don't intend to give in to that temptation. You're still evil, and you must be stopped. I have a question for you. I have nothing but time. If you had a chance to kill the fucklord, but only by destroying a building filled with innocents, would you do it? I hope I am never in such a situation. But yes, their presence would make me hesitate, yet if by killing him I could save even more lives. And you don't think that's a dangerous way to think, similar to my plans? I'm ruling nothing. I will slay tyrants until I die, that is all. I see. I have a second question for you. If you could kill me, but the loss of the Doom King would cause far more destruction, would you? Ugh. This is why you're so dangerous. You'll create a path of choices where doing the right thing will lead to exactly what you want. What I want is a better world, just like you. For now. I doubt there's anything I could say to convince you otherwise, so I suppose I won't try. Look, while you're keeping me trapped here, no doubt you're making yourself more and more essential to peace. To answer your question, no, I wouldn't destroy all that just to kill you. But neither can I condone what you're doing. One day your life will end at my hand. Perhaps if you're correct, one day that will be necessary. For now, I hope you'll reflect on the impact of my work. Okay, let's go out and in. See if she's here. See if we can talk to her anywhere else, otherwise, and get the same result. We just want to finish that one quest. Yeah, she's not here. She was here before, though. So we did talk to her, didn't we? Maybe it's just that the quest never gets marked as complete, but we did talk to her, right? She was in there next to Robin. So maybe we did do everything we need to, right? Yeah, I just don't know if that counted as completing it, because it doesn't count as completed in my quest thing. Like, everything else got marked as completed, but Fortune Ties did not get marked as completed, which is weird. Maybe I talked to her before I got all the ties? I don't know. I'm not gonna let it, like, bother me too much. Okay, one problem. She should be at 100%, 100 RP. No merchant quarter. I meant to go to cathedral. I don't think it's the cathedral. Oh, hello. I wanted to come check out the cathedral since it's so beautiful, but it seems to be making everyone uncomfortable. I'm sorry. Maybe something on the chair? Maybe. I'd be really sad if I, like, missed out on that quest because I, got the... I, like, talked to her too early. Palace. Worst case, I'll just sheet it in. I'm sure I won't break anything else. Yeah, I think we might have talked to her too early. We'll see. Every quest is done, I think. No, we got all the orcs. The quest is complete here as well. We got all 6. It's only these 2. But I don't know why the quest doesn't complete. I wonder if I found a bug. I wanted to go to Premium Steel. See if they've got some new, like, time or whatever. Or if I've done everything here. Because some time has passed, right? No, okay, it's all the same. Okay. So, in that case, I think what I'll do is simply, let me see. Oh, there's one thing left. There's one quest left. I think, right? It doesn't even show up here. That's why I didn't think about it. It should be Rose District. Is this still closed? It's the diary thing. The diary quest is still ongoing, right? Because you had this. But maybe we did do that. And she doesn't actually go there and do more after. That's possible too. Oh well. If I lose out on that, it's fine. Oh, maybe I've simply missed something with her before. Because the quest shouldn't be complete, but I might just have missed something with Janine before. In any case, I'll just finish this section. Bit annoying. But again, this wasn't intended to be a fully optimal run anyway. Who cares about this woman anyway? Yeah, I think that's everything. I will do one last checkup. I think what happened was that we talked to her when we only had 5 candidates and finished the quest too early. Is my guess. That's fine though. Whew. Let's go. Yes, I think so. We've stabilized the city. Perhaps such urgency is no longer necessary. I'm glad to hear it. Let's take a long time to just relax. 2 days later. Simon, you have to come immediately. What is it? A representative from Dargelon has arrived. And you're speaking on behalf of the Doom King? For the time being. What is it? I hope you understand that I would not come to treat with you lightly. But recent events have given us no choice. Dargelon and Gelderon have been feuding along our shared borders for a long time, but that is not a matter for outsiders. What is your affair is the fact that the Incubus King has become involved. What has he done? We held a summit to discuss terms of peace, and the Incubus King attacked it with some kind of twisted magic. Both queens are alive and defending themselves, but they cannot escape, nor can we penetrate the sexual barrier. Our mages suggest that the barrier could only be broken safely by someone with the Doom King powered. And the Incubus King is there himself? No, he appears to have merely launched some kind of seed. We have captured a few succubi and learned the basics of a plan. It seems he intends to conquer both elven nations in order to surround yours. So you see, I hope we can work together. We need your help, and you cannot allow the Incubus King to take such a step against you. But if the Doom King does go, he will risk setting off a conflict, or at least a proxy war. One more thing, I am not here officially. Too many are opposed to contacting you. But you chose to come anyway? That is correct. We cannot afford to be isolationists at a time like this. The Doom King cannot become involved directly. However, he may be able to send someone. This is as far as I can take you. The forests are warded with magic, powerful enough to prevent anyone from teleporting into them. Does it stop all teleportation, or just outsiders? It appears targeted. If we do gain official status as ambassadors here, we should be able to enter and exit. Good. I hate leaving Yihilin at this stage, but leaving it without a quick way to return would have been unacceptable. Then if the wards had been different, we might not have gone at all. I don't think we can afford to ignore this problem, but we have needed to find another way. The good news is that the story checks out. There's a huge nexus of sexual magic between the two kingdoms. I guess technically this could still be a trap, but the evidence would be pretty hard to fake. If you're going through with the plan, can I head out now? You're not coming with us? Mages strong enough to teleport long distances are very rare. We can make use of them as monarchs, but we shouldn't waste their capabilities. Rare, huh? I was wondering why people didn't do more with teleportation. You mean like trade or warfare? Those things exist, but in low volume relative to normal means. Anyway, I'll head back to work. If you gain teleport access and need my services, use the signal we agreed on. Alright, then we're off on our elven adventure. Yay! We end up uniting both nations under Simon's rule. So many elves. Feels weird to have Miguel with us though. Yes, but she can do more work there than with us. Maybe we should have left more people. I mean, Dari will investigate, but it'd be nice to have someone to watch Ginasta. The reassurance would be fairly flimsy. Now that our prison is locked into the Royal Mage's energy conduits, I'm not very necessary. So you're sure she's trapped in there? I'm not looking, Kirby. I'm not looking at what the fuck you're typing right now, okay? I'm not looking at you, okay? The wards should turn their own energy back on her. If she can escape that, my presence wouldn't do any good. The time for second guessing was during our planning meeting. Let's move forward with this. Before we reach our destination, I thought we should review what we know so that everyone is on the same page. Good, because I hope I'm not the only one who thinks these two names are confusingly similar. Not at all. What is it with these elves? The names do seem very similar. Anyone have ideas? They sound kind of like elven words, but I must not be getting it because that doesn't make any sense. Why are we not just asking the elf? I'm from those elves who were driven out of our old kingdoms, not the forests. Just saying you should have known better. No. So I'm sorry everyone, but you can't rely on me much here. We're still happy to have you along, Altina. Thanks, Robin. You're always so encouraging. Can we get back to the point here? The forests in the southeast of Arkland are divided into two elven kingdoms, Dargelon and Gelderon. Though the border varies and is unknown to outsiders, I believe that a large river running through the forest is generally the division. Dargelon has generally been the friendlier nation. They have a border with Ardaheim, after all, and colonies in the smaller forests within. Galderon has always been more isolationists, but things have gotten even worse recently. They have a border with Aram though, right? Don't they interact there? The desert gets in the way, and I understand those forests are rougher. You're familiar with the region? No, but I studied some mercenary engagements there. Apparently Aram tried to invade at one time, but they couldn't launch a serious campaign given the terrain. I believe there's now a truce allowing Aram to use the upper forests, provided that they don't invade. That's my understanding as well. Now, we need to find our contact at the entrance and make our way to the center of the forests. From there, we'll have to evaluate the situation and see what can be done. Alright, let's go. Agreed, but until we know more, let's not meddle idly. And with that, I think we have a good time to save. But I do want to talk to this guy. Being this close to the damn elves gives me the willies, but it's the best place to collect deadwood. Okay. I think this is a good place to call it. It's an entirely new section. We're gonna be exploring the Elven lands next stream, which might be tomorrow, might not be. I'm not entirely sure what I plan to do tomorrow. I'll do what I always do, which is write a message in the Discord. But I think this is a good time to stop it, because as you might expect, the next section is all about the Elven lands. So we're gonna cheat in the completed quest. Sucks that we didn't get it all completed. What I'm gonna do off stream, is that I'm going to let's see the oldest one we have. Yeah, you're here already. Okay. What I was planning on doing was cheating it, yeah, but we'll see. Maybe I just cheat in the RP points, the relationship points, and leave it at that. I could actually do that right now. Or it doesn't matter. Who cares? I don't think the quest actually completes anyway. It's just that the I should be at 100 RP when I talk to her. But it's like a fairly small thing, right? Like, I don't think it matters that much. The quest shouldn't be completed, though. It's just that talking to her should have given us a better dialogue. And given her more points. That's fine, though. So I'm not going to complete the quest, I'm just going to get our RP points up to 100. There's on the wiki, there's a check for what gives RP points, so I can actually, real quick, check her character and see what it says. Genie. They have the wiki's crazy. Okay, look at this. I'm going to exit the game. Hope none of this is spoiler, right? No. Okay. Here's like you get they show the base value and it's like here's what gives bonus points. Helping the poor the most gives that, investing in bridge repair, Yihilini we are in chapter 3. Chaos remarkably contained. Having collateral damage, I hesitate to say I rejoice. Honestly relieved. 2 for discussing about our legacy in the throne room. Relation in the palace main room. So style to change. Return from Elven Kingdom. Oh, okay. Unmissable +5 on return from Elven Kingdom. That's good. That means that we... Oh, this is what it is. Or, no, did we fund that? We funded something with nobles, but I don't think it was this. Oh yeah, no. Another house of petition in the slums. Okay. So I think it's because we funded the noble gratuity. We got -5. If we had talked to her earlier, we would have gotten 100 now. Because we would have gotten her to 100 before the -5 happens. So I think I don't need to do anything, because it says unmissable +5 on returning from Elven Kingdoms. So maybe we didn't miss anything, actually. the gratuity, isn't that the amount of money we're spending on the woman who is going to what's it called? Manipulate the nobles for us? I don't remember. It could also be that we're missing, but the fact that it says unmissable +5 on returning from Elven Kingdoms means that we're fine. That there's no problem. So I think that's fine. We just come back from the Elven Kingdoms. I don't sheet anything in, and we're fine. I didn't want to sheet anyway, honestly. We're not going to be optimal at the end anyway, so if we diverge a little bit, that's fine. Was that going to lose relationship points with her? Because she doesn't like the nobles. She prefers to have no nobles and to have it all be like way more equal than it is. That's why every time we help the poor, her relationship points goes up. Also, all the nobles have tried killing her. So empowering them like is against her personal interest, even if it's like positive for the kingdom. Anyway, I will call it there. That's assuming, of course, that it's the actual what noble gratuity is. It could be something else, and I am just misremembering what it is. In which case, ignore me. It didn't lose relationship points at all that we took that lady to use the discretionary funds there. But yeah, I'll send a message in the Discord if I stream tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you in a little bit. Good night. I'll upload the VOD immediately as well. But yeah, I gotta make dinner. I'm a bit hungry. It's been a good time though. Thanks everyone for being here. It's been a good vibe. And bye-bye.